Okay, if it'll make you feel better, okay? Doink. All
Oink.
right. I know. It said not. It said we weren't going to start till 10:10, and I started at 10:01. Oh well. Um, too bad. We did it anyway. Almost a full house. It'd be a full house if Stevie got here.
He just asked me for the link, and I texted it to him.
I sent it to him.
Yeah, sure you did.
I sent him a link. I really did. But anyways, we're here. We got Stumper with us tonight.
Howdy, folks.
I don't know how long, but who cares? Because you know how I told you. All right. So, but Stumper's with us now, so that's all that matters. We got the banana peel, banana head, whatever hell, pecker head, fucking Ohio Wolverine over here. We got the ever beautiful Gunpowder Beauty. She might be busy though. She's got a little baby and something about. I don't know. I didn't want to get involved.
There was some pretty credible threats.
Yeah, there was some biting going on, a little nibbling going on, and it wasn't Todd doing it. So, but Gunpowder Beauty is with us tonight, and then we have the beautiful Tish Bronson with us tonight, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, like I said, Stevie, I'll join ladies tonight. Hello, Peckerhead. All right, Shirley, it's good to see you. But yeah, so I don't know what it is with the banana heads, the fucking pecker heads lately, the fucking.
That's a banana clip.
Oh, banana. That's a banana clip.
That's a banana clip.
Clipazine.
I don't see where's the clip?
Stick it out the top of it.
Stick it on
It's
top
where
of it.
the would normally would be the white part of the banana.
Is that why? Is that why it's gray?
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just the tip.
gray bananas.
I couldn't understand why I couldn't understand why he has a gray fucking banana. But then again, I said to myself, maybe it's because he's old and it's gray.
Maybe you need to clean your fucking glasses.
Yeah, I know.
It's like one of these. Can we show a magazine on here, or is that a no?
No, you can.
Can we? It's one of these.
Hang on. Let me put
All
it
right.
on.
One of these things.
Oh,
Look at that sexy thing right there.
Isn't it
no
sexy?
shit. But you know what? You know what the sucky
Yeah.
part is? How many
Yes.
rounds does that hold? 50?
25.
25.
25.
It
See
says
that?
25 right there on it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, BTX 25. No, that one's a Ruger.
So you're allowed to have. Yeah. Keep it up. All right, you're all done.
Actually, I
Yeah,
think
bro.
No, I'm mad at you. No, I'm
There
mad at
you
you. Wait a minute.
or one of these.
Wait a minute. Dish was supposed to wear a corset on the stream tonight.
I don't think so. I need to breathe.
It's not about you breathing. It's about us.
Look at it. Look, it is about the size, Mike.
See, that size matters. Look at that one black. Oh, wow, and it's black and it's bigger than the other black one. Wow, that's different.
They come in different sizes. Gosh.
I wouldn't know. I don't look at fucking peepees. Sorry.
I don't even know because Dish told me.
Yep.
That's that's Dish's speed too.
Shalisa
That's-
likes the shape.
Does she?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. She likes the shape.
Yeah.
They make pills for that, you know, Shalisa, for men. They make pills for that. I saw the fucking commercial for it. I swear to God, I'm not even joking.
So did you hurry up and join Dish's OnlyFans? Because I really got to talk about that Jessica Rabbit wig. That video is pretty freaking sweet.
I wasn't invited. I wasn't invited. Dish hasn't asked me to. Didn't invite me yet. So there's nothing I can do.
Man, spiking. She's
I
got
know.
great videos, but you got to pay for them.
Hey,
Let me
Multi,
tell
what's
you,
up?
that's money well spent.
Worth every penny.
He's
Oh,
he's a
listen.
cheap motherfucker.
Dish, listen. All I can tell you is
Hey,
Oh, I
Mike,
can tell
you get in trouble if I throw this?
yes. Put it down. What are you doing?
It's just a plastic.
I don't care if it's a lighter. Guess what? What's his name got demonetized because he showed a fucking pellet gun.
But you're not monetized, are you?
No, but I don't want a fucking email either.
That's crazy because I watch chats, and they show guns all the time. I think they pick and choose
Of course
who they
You gotta-
fuck with.
You got to wait till you're like 25, 30 minutes in before you can start showing the good stuff. That way the robots and all of that can't find out.
Dish's OnlyFans is good, but her Discord is off the hook and free.
You know what that actually is, Mikey?
What? OnlyFans? No, I don't.
It's a drive.
Oh, that's cool.
That's the
Ohio.
Clipazine drive.
The
That is-
Clipazine drive. That is cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
where did you get
That is
that?
cool.
Panic sent it to me.
Multi, how the hell are you? Good to see you. Let me do a little rundown, and we'll go from there. Ohio Wolverine was first.
Yeah, isn't that freaking crazy?
Right?
That's never
Yeah.
happened ever.
Yeah, he all right, folks. I'll get back to the rundown in a minute. Ohio's first. Ohio's green light that he's on Messenger was lit. I sent Ohio an invite first. Who's last on the fucking panel?
Dish was.
No,
Yeah.
I was.
No, Stump was, and you were
Stump?
you were a close fucking third.
Me?
Because she was here and left.
Oh, she was here and left, and Gunpowder was here and left.
Okay.
I was
So
here and left.
how does
too.
that even happen?
I was here and left. You don't remember? You don't recall I was in there because you were out smoking, so you didn't see me. That's my story, and I'm
You
sticking to it.
don't know what it's like. All right, so Ohio was first, as we mentioned. P2E, prepping to indoor. How the hell are you? Good to see you. Hope things are well. Have you made it to Michigan yet? Just ask her for a friend. I had to. Gunpowder View's in here with us. So isn't Stump Green with SC. Miss Alicia Shell stopped by. She's going to come back. That's awesome that you're coming back. I went too fast. I'm skipped over HRM. HRM, how the hell are you? Good to see you. Of course, then there he is, the one and only Jay Watterson, 69. Mr. Multi Gunman. Multi, always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure, Mr.
Yep,
Gunman.
he's a great
And
guy.
obviously, Dish is in here with us. Yeah, Multi's a cool dude. Multi's definitely a cool dude. So, is somebody going to tell me what OnlyFans is?
Well, hang on. I got a text from Steve.
Yeah.
He said to let you know that he probably won't be on tonight because of what you did. And
What
you know what you did. And that's it. And he doesn't want to get into it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is this about the video he sent to all us about with Mike and the rubber chicken?
I don't know.
I don't. Did I get that one? No, he sent me.
You started
Why
it,
would you
dude.
say- why
No,
would you?
I
why
didn't
would
say
you-
nothing.
Why would we send you a video of you making? Never mind, man. Yeah. Oh Lord.
That's-
What are
I
you
mean
talking?
that's just like probably illegal to do in like 49 states,
I don't even know what. The
Yeah.
hell you're
especially
talking about.
Massachusetts.
I don't even know what.
Up
the
there, that's probably multiple felonies, Ohio.
All right, you're not listening. I don't know what you're talking.
What did you do to a chicken?
It was a rubber chicken.
Rubber
What?
chicken, what even a real chicken?
I didn't send anything to anybody. I don't have my phone on me, but Stevie texted me the other day. Hey, big dog, the other kind. What's going on?
What's up,
Mikey.
Timmy?
Mikey, is it okay to ask how your monkeypox is doing, or do you not want me to mention it? As long as you don't mention your syphilis, we don't have to mention my monkeypox. How's that, asshole? How's that?
No.
You know what? Can we
Wow.
talk about this monkeypox shit for just a second?
Why is monkeypox back again?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, dude. There's 3,000 people that have it,
Oh,
and now
Jesus.
they're all over the fucking news. It's just like
Shut
this
down
is
the
a-
fucking. Shut down the
shut it.
country.
They're
again.
wanting to shut it. It's getting close to voting, so they want to shut it down.
Shut it down. We don't need another one.
Yeah, shut it
it
down.
down. Yeah.
Why don't we just shoot these motherfuckers that are going and molesting the monkeys?
Let me ask you this: Was this
You
started?
know-
Did this start from bat soup too?
No,
SKS Hugo.
monkeypox has been around for a long time, but
Yes, it has.
right now it's being spread a certain way, and
Yeah.
nobody wants to address that.
Is it being spread by somebody fucking a monkey?
No, it's being addressed
Ain't-
by somebody fucking somebody else
That fucked a monkey.
that
So we're back to a Rock Hudson and AIDS situation.
yes.
One motherfucker blew a monkey,
So-
so everybody gets to suffer.
So are you telling me that somebody had anal sex with a monkey, and that's how we're getting monkeypox? Are we really this gross? Are you really expect me to believe something like that?
Yeah, Big Dog Leather Time said that the New York Times did report that it's gay sex. So yeah, there's some news outlets out there that are reporting that this is mostly being spread through.
I don't
the
have
gay
my
community.
I don't have my phone on me. I gotta ask my wife, how the fuck do you get fucking gorilla pox?
Touching skin for a prolonged time.
Well, now they're saying it's airborne. You hear
Oh,
that?
here we go.
nice.
Great.
They're going to try anything.
So
they can
now,
to shut down
not
voting.
only can I
They don't let them vote
identify,
in it.
not only can I identify what the fuck I want to be every other day of the week, but now I can have now because it's airborne. I can be a gay gorilla all at the same time.
Yep.
Yep, just for smelling one monkey fart.
Look at that. You can't make it. You can't fix it this any better. You can't make this shit up either.
Did anybody else have a flashback to the movie Outbreak as soon as he sat there and said it was airborne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Or
Well, they had
Oh.
a guy. They had a guy that was. They were interviewing the other day, like on satellite, like this. You know how they talk to people, like via Skype
Yeah.
or whatever. And he was a monkeypox. He
they
had
talk to him like
monkeypox,
this.
and
they
he
do
had
that.
all the shit around his
All of
lips,
this.
all these like big boil-looking things.
Right.
You know, and it's like,
Mikey,
Everyone's
don't
like,
do that. You look
how did he
retarded.
contract monkeypox? Well, he was sucking dick. Can't you tell? I mean, look at him; it's all over his lips and shit.
Well, I don't know. I think-
you
I
can't
think-
be stupid about this stuff, people. We
I
know
think
how it spreads.
I think people are watching way too many fucking reruns of Planet of the Apes. That's what I think. You know,
You know they've made 2 movies about that too, right?
have they?
An old and a more recent one.
I'm talking about Planet of the Apes when I was a kid, bro.
You know what? I watched Planet of the Apes for the first time this year, like the old one.
Mikey, look up Revelations 16:2 and tell me what comes to mind. Dish, help me out on this one, please. Look up Revelations and tell me what it says. Because you're quicker on the computer than I am.
Shalice is the real quick one.
I don't normally talk about church on my chat, but
Right.
we're gonna for one short second. Because usually if Jay Watt says something like that, it's
Well, if it's coming out of Revelation, more than likely it's some bad juju.
Yeah, it is.
but this is I'm gathering this is the Old Testament, right?
No.
Revelation's the end of the book, end of times.
What,
Really?
And
So
What
Revelations
says
is
in
the New
Revelation?
Testament. Revelations is the New Testament.
It says the first angel went and poured out his bowl on the land. The ugly, festering sores broke out on the people who had the marks of the beast and worshipped his image. Ooh, that's a spooky one.
Primarily found in parts of Central and West Africa, but in recent weeks it has spread to dozens of countries and infected tens of thousands of people, overwhelming men who have sex with men.
All right.
Overwhelmingly, excuse me, I screwed that up. Overwhelmingly men who have sex with
Yeah,
with
I
other
mean,
men.
there's
So
some-
Mikey,
thank
I'm
you,
sure they were
thank you.
overwhelmed when they found out.
Hang on. Thank you, big dog of leather kind. Gotta give credit to the people that are writing this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want people to think that I'm fucking smart.
Right.
So, but here's the thing. And
Nobody's.
thank you for writing it the way you said that with the overwhelmingly, right? Because I don't want people fucking. First of all, I don't want YouTube getting mad at me thinking I'm bashing fucking gay people. Okay, because
Right.
it's not what I do here. I throw a jab, but I don't fucking bash them. But there are different ways to contract monkeypox other than having sex, other than through gay men. So it does say overwhelmingly. So I'm thinking,
yeah. Well, my thing is,
it's just like AIDS. AIDS you
yeah,
can catch.
but
You know. Go
but
ahead.
usually when something like this happens, and it is primarily on one certain group of people,
Yeah, they get shit on for it.
they get shit on for it, but it's also, it opens your eyes to how unsafe practicing has
Well,
got. Remember, we went through a scare and everything,
come on.
sex and all this stuff.
Listen,
Dude, I'm telling you, these kids today.
54, I wouldn't know how to put one on. At 54 years old, I still wouldn't know how to put one on if I tried.
No,
So,
I mean, but
sorry, it's just.
it's a lot different though, man. I mean,
But
there's carelessness going on. There really is.
here's the deal. They got a bad rap when the AIDS epidemic. Well, it wasn't an epidemic, right? It was an epidemic.
Yeah.
So they had when the AIDS first came, and not that it's gone away, by the way, people, you just don't hear it because it's not juicy enough. It's not killing enough people. So now you're not going to hear about it. People still have it. People still have HIV all the time. I had a friend of mine. He was running Pop Warner, one of the guys that ran Pop Warner football, and his family was in town for 100 years, and whole 9 yards. Way back when, who did we just lose?
Stumper.
Way back when, he was a truck driver. He got in an accident and lost his foot, and they gave him a blood transfusion. Now this is long before all that shit.
Right.
Okay. And he got it.
Right.
And
But that is the minority.
I'm just telling you.
People. Oh, I know.
I get it. I get it. That's the minority. But all I'm saying is that we got to be careful not to. You know what I mean? I mean, I know all the jokes are going to come out, and I know all that shit's going to happen.
Well, I don't
that.
care about offending anybody really, because
But
I'm not going to tiptoe and walk on eggshells for a minority. You know what I mean? It's just like like with the transgender thing. If you do it, you do it. Fine, that's fine. But I don't have to.
All right, Stump.
Buy into it. I don't have to buy into it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to bend over backwards and call you by certain pronouns and shit because that's what you want. You don't get your own fucking pronouns. Fuck you. You are what you are. Sorry. If you don't like it, then fuck off. That's the way I am. I'm sick of this fucking bullshit in this world. You know?
Why is
you
Stevie
misgendered somebody. Fuck off.
Why is Stevie
You're
just
6'4" and you got a fucking dick and you're wearing a wig and you got fake boobs. You're fucking still a man.
Why is Stevie still spinning?
I don't know why he's spinning. Stevie, come back to us.
Stevie is spinning, kid. You want me to
Yeah,
knock
Stevie,
you out?
get in here before I
Stevie, you want me to knock you out?
get ejected.
Ohio.
Ohio's not going to get ejected. He's going to get ejaculated. I mean, ejected. No, listen. Here's the thing, right? I think it's silly that there's a community with too many fucking letters that I can't remember, so I just say the alphabet so I don't leave one out? Yes. Because here's what I think you do when you do this, okay? I really do think when you start your own little communities and you go here and you go here and you go here and you go here and you go here, right? You're already separating. You're separating yourself. You're causing a division, not anybody else but yourself. when you have a community, the blacks did it. They had the fucking leopards. They had the whole Black College Fund. They had all that stuff, right? And I'm not saying nothing out of turn, folks. It's look it up. It's there. Okay.
I seen a good video.
The white guys had the white guys had the fucking guardian angels, so the black guys had the fucking panthers. It's and now you have the LBGTQEIFG.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I watched
community.
the video the other day, and it was an older lesbian. She was probably in her 60s or whatever. That she got behind the movement and fought for her, rights for marriage and all this stuff, and she was behind it. But then she said, if I would have known what this movement has turned into in recent years, she said she would have never got behind it in the first place. Because now the LGBTQ, whatever, the LGBT, it used to just be the LGBT. Now it's the Q and the P and the plus and the,
No, it used to be the gay community.
Yeah. Well, anyway, she's
shortening up a little bit. Well,
what she's saying is she did not realize that they were going to attach all these other movements to their movement, because now you have like man-child love and pedophiles wanting to attach themselves to the LGBTQ movement or whatever, and people want to accept it and everything. And it was a great video, how she talked about, basically the movement she was part of was hijacked.
All right, hang on 1 second. Stevie is still spinning, buddy.
You don't think he knows that?
No, I don't. Maybe he's having trouble and he can't see it.
Is he up at the land tonight or something?
I don't know that either. My phone's upstairs. I don't know. He might have been texting me fucking 22 times. I have no idea. Oh, Ohio just got a text.
No. Dish.
Yeah, that was me.
Is that Stevie?
No.
It's not me. You know how you know that? It doesn't say the hung man is calling. The hung man is calling. Mikey has the elk lodge. No, I'm good. I never became an elk. I belong to the Knights of Columbus instead.
Somebody put a stick in Steve's wheel. Stump said he can hear us. He's just spinning.
Look, all I know is that I just, why can't you just belong to the community of a human life and leave it at that and be happy about it?
Why can't what?
Why can't you just belong to the community of human life and be happy with it? Like I belong to the Knights of Columbus. It doesn't say, that's not a community. It's a fucking club that, unless they change the rules, Catholic men join. Yes, not women. Sorry. Okay. But it's like the Masons most of the Masons are Protestant. Or another, or another, what do you call it? But damn, those aren't communities. Those are organizations. Those are clubs. Those are,
I used to work with a bunch of guys that were Masons, and they were like couple of guys working there were going through joining, and I was just joking with them. But I was like, man, I'm interested in the Masons. And they're like, yeah, you are? And I'm like, yeah, I like to know what's going on in that place. And I said, once I join, I'm going to write a tell-all book. Them fuckers wouldn't talk to me forever. They didn't even want to be around me when I said that. I was going to join the Masons and write a tell-all book about all their secrets. Fuck, I was just kidding. I don't even want to join your fucking group, but but they were very secretive people, man.
So at the Knights of Columbus. So was in the Knights of Columbus.
The Knights of Columbus, that's a Catholic one, right?
Yes. I just said Catholic Man's Organization.
I didn't know.
Emphasizing men, the word men, and Catholic.
You're on the panel, Steve. We just can't see you. It's just spinning. But you're on the panel. It just says stalker. He says, can't he click on me?
I did.
Yeah, that's why I said.
I brought him up.
Right. Well, he don't know that, I don't think.
Oh, I brought him up the first time too.
Right.
That's why I said, "Why are you spinning?" How would I know if he's spinning if he was down there?
Is he?
You know what I mean?
Is he on his phone or his computer or what?
Dish, can you text him, let him know that if he's trying to contact me, just to contact you because I don't have my phone.
He said he can hear us.
Oh, Stevie, I don't have my phone with me. So if there's anything you need, like my end, like if you want me to kick you out or something, let Dish know, or Ohio, somebody that you know what I mean, because my phone's upstairs.
I say, if you eject him, can he come back in?
See, I don't know, and I don't want to do that because if I eject him and he can't, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, don't
But
do that.
that's why I said unless he tells me to, or he tells, and by the way, Ohio, don't even say it because I'm gonna make you show me the fucking text that says tell Mikey to kick me out. Okay, so I'm not as dumb as I look.
It's right here. He said, "Tell Mike to kick me out."
Oh,
he left.
I don't have to. He did it on his own. No, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't know. The Scottish American. What's up? That. No, Mikey emphasized the word men. That's what it is. It's a men's fraternal organization. What do you want me to tell you? That's all I can tell you.
I know they sell insurance.
They do. And you ain't gonna AAA insurance too. AAA insurance. I don't mean AAA like in the car thing. I mean AAA as in great insurance. Although I don't belong anymore. I used to. Mike Two's chicken that kicks Stevie out. No, I'm not chicken. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are, Shalisa. Like back in the day, if I kicked somebody out, they couldn't come back for 24 hours.
Yeah, I think that was a Google thing, though.
Back to spinning, Stevie. And yes, you're up. I have you on the thing.
But there we go. That's better.
We got a picture. Well, we got an icon anyway.
Can he talk?
Okay, listen. If he comes on and says, "How's this?" Don't answer him. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Sniff, sniff. Smell that, Shalisa? What? No, I'm not scared. Shit, Stump. Listen. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude. I've been yelled at too many times lately. Mikey, you're rude. Mikey, you dissed me. Mikey, you did this to me. I'm all done with that. You know? Dish will tell you.
The Scottish American said no link.
I got too many out. Stevie's going to come in, and then Shalisa's going to come in. I have nobody to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not asking anybody to leave. So, thank you, Stump. But I just think that I don't know. It's Ohio. Were you here last week when I told you about what my daughter told me about tickling the kid? Were you here for that? Oh, now we're losing everybody. Now who we lose? gunpowder.
Yeah.
No,
Jay what?
Well, I think Steve may be still serving a 7-day ban for Susie streaking the stream Saturday.
Steve just sent me a message saying must not have a signal. He must.
Anyway, I just think that, I don't know, when you divide yourselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's the thing, Mike. When a disease is going around and it's primary between a certain group of people,
Yeah.
you can't say we, shouldn't divide ourselves. I mean, sorry, it's not the way it works,
Why I'm vaccinated, does that mean I'm on the fucking side of the people that are vaccinated?
Well, no, I'm talking
Okay, good.
spreading
'Cause
certain diseases or whatever.
well, first of all, do we really think that they're doing this like maliciously?
There's been like 5 cases of children with it and 1,000 cases of adults with it, or 3,000 cases of adults.
So stop there. Stop there. Hang
on. That is not an epidemic, but they're trying to say it is.
How did the children get it?
You can get it by touch, by contact.
Oh.
But it's being spread rapidly through the gay community. Gay men, I should say. Like 95% of the people who have it are gay men.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm sorry. I can't just shit on a community. Although I have.
Shit on?
Well, because if you just say it's if you just say it's gay.
I just said it's a majority, 95%. It's backed up by science. It's happening. I mean, fuck. Steve says he's driving.
Oh, he must be on his phone or his tablet.
Yeah, something.
I like your shirt there, Mikey. That's cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It says Manning Lake, New Hampshire.
Okay.
And the funny part is that I'm not even on Manning Lake. I'm on Crystal Lake, but that's okay because Manning Lake's part of Gilmanton, and I love Gilmanton. So
okay, Redneck Renegade's in here. Woohoo!
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best YouTube channel name ever, Redneck Renegade. How the hell are you?
The Jackhammer.
The Jackhammer. I know what Dish is thinking. Thank goodness it's not a Scotia Boogie Board. Are you Boogie Boarding without telling me?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. What's a guy got to do to get fucking... What's a guy got to do to be informed?
I don't know, Mikey.
Huh? How is he in the chat? Okay. Never mind. Anyway, Redneck Renegade, how the hell are you? Great to see you. Mr. Big Dog or the leather kind, if you look in your Facebook messages, I sent you a message. Oh, Shake HP's back on Facebook. Oh, she was back on YouTube.
Yeah. I haven't done videos in so long. I mean, I don't know. When I moved, I kind of lost the whole zing for it or something. I don't know if that's something to do with it or.
Well, I think because you, well, look where you were. I mean, really.
Yeah.
But so here's what you need. You need to have a private chat with Funny Balls up north there.
Funny balls.
You need to have a little fucking private chat with Jay Watt.
Yeah.
All right. And he'll get you going. Or I'll call you every fucking day to try to get out there. I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. You do one, I'll do one. I mean, I'll do one, you have to do one. Because then I'll tag you in it.
Oh, okay.
So here's what I'll do. I'll do a fishing video, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tag you in it, and you have to do a fishing video.
I have to do a fishing video.
A fishing video is the easiest one to do. Listen, put whatever you have, camera, phone, whatever you're using, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go find a dock, go find a river, go put it next to a fucking tree. You don't even have to talk.
Right.
Except, the only thing you have to say if you want to talk in a video is say, Mikey DeLucia is the best guy I ever known. So that's all you have to say. So if Dish is wearing the Monster shirt tonight, will she be wearing her chainmail tomorrow night?
Chainmail.
I don't think she's going to wear chainmail because that might get hung up on the nipple. That might hurt a little bit.
Oh no.
That could quite hurt a little bit. You know what I mean?
Might hurt a little bit. So Stevie's driving.
Okay.
That's what Ohio said.
Are they coming up? Are they going up north or coming back from north?
Redneck said better than no balls. That's hilarious.
Silly balls. Hey, funny balls. I don't know. It's just an expression we used to use that around
Yeah.
there growing up. I'm sure if somebody said that what exactly is a funny ball, well, maybe it's some, I don't know. But
Yeah. So,
we used to work with a guy. One of the guys said, "Shut up! I'll fucking slap you right in the fucking right in your balls." And he goes, "I'm sorry, ball." He says, "You only got one." He goes, "I forgot you had an operation. You only have one." And I'm like, "You're so fucking rotten."
wow, that is terrible.
I says, "You are rotten." Of course, the guy said he was pissing himself laughing, right?
Yeah.
He goes, "Well, it's not." He says, "It's Mikey. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine." I go, "Why is it fine?" Because my wife says, "Get your nut here over here," or something like that. And I'm like, "Right, renegade. Right, redneck. Redneck renegade says the best. Better than no balls."
Exactly.
You know what that means? If you don't have any balls, don't you? That means you can identify anything you want.
Right.
You can identify the fucking,
No balls club.
the No Balls Club. You can identify the No Balls Club, but then they might make you watch fucking Planet of the Apes. And if you watch Planet of the Apes and you have no balls, well, you might be spreading the disease.
You might be spreading the disease.
So, people up in Maine and down the south and all that, they have their fucking, they fuck their goats and everything like that. So, might as well fuck a gorilla.
I don't think he'd be too happy about that.
Yeah. It bring new meaning to the word monkey bite, right? No.
Monkey bite, yeah.
Fuck, I can't stand getting monkey bites. I hate that. No. This needs to go to the thrift store and buy some mugs. Glue on some channel logos and go hunting.
Somewhere there is a bunch of stickers someplace.
Do
I
you
don't know
want me
what
to,
I did with them, but I
do you
could
want me
do
to,
that.
do you want me to send you the magnet off my fucking fridge?
Yeah.
You can put that, you can tape that around a mug.
So did you ask, did you give Redneck Renegade your address so you can get a hat?
I did give Redneck Renegade my
Did
address
you? That's
like
awesome.
a month ago. I didn't get a hat.
You did not. A month
did.
ago.
A month
It
ago.
was a week ago, silly.
No, I don't think I did actually.
Yeah, I bet you didn't.
I didn't. I forgot.
For
Hey, Redneck.
badass hats.
And watch this. Now I'm gonna have everybody in their fucking mother. It's probably the stupidest thing I've ever done.
It's a good idea, Jay Watt.
What's that?
Hey, G Trapper.
G-Trap, what's going on, kid? Redneck Renegade, you still here? What's going on, G-Trap? Anything good, brother? Getting cold out there yet?
Susan from Life Below Zero said that there's a storm warning someplace in Alaska.
Oh, she's is she? Are they gonna bring that show back or not?
I think so.
I think Redneck Renegade left.
I think so too.
That sucks.
Yeah, because he kept trying to get free shit from him.
That's the best.
Well, listen. First of all, wow, another country heard from Ohio joining the chat with us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay,
Sorry, I got a phone call from my oldest child.
it's all right.
He needed it picked up. He was at a party.
Was he drinking?
No, but I guess some other stuff was going on, so he decided he wanted to get it the hell out of there.
Good
Nice.
idea.
Smart kid. Must take after his mother.
Yeah. Yeah, because I would have definitely been like, let's hang around and see what happens.
This is a call to Redneck Renegade. Redneck Renegade, if you're still with us, print something. Say hi. Dish could also make videos going into furniture stores and jumping on the showroom beds.
You
So
know what?
apparent-
I learned my lesson about those jumping on bed things when I was a kid. Because we were at a J.C. Penney, and they had like the bed set up or whatever.
Yes.
And I was being stupid. I was probably like 7, 8, 9, somewhere in that time frame. I can't remember exactly when. But I ran over and was going to jump on this bed because my cousin dared me to. Well, he probably fucking knew now that I think about it. But there wasn't no bed under there. It was just a like hard ass wooden table or something that they made.
Right.
It looked like a bed. It had like the bed sheet on it and the bed spread with the pillows and the
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Hard as a rock.
right. So yeah, I'm a little leery about testing out beds at a department store.
Right.
All right, Renegade must have left. Shit. All right.
He got bored.
Yeah, but you didn't even say goodbye. He didn't even say goodbye, Redneck Renegade. It's all right.
Maybe he's turning some handles in the garage.
In the garage?
in the garage.
I'm going to tell
If
him.
you get the fucking monkeypox, you fuck around in the gay rod,
Hey,
turning handles.
see. Now you're gonna make fun of the gay community. See, that's
I'm making fun of the gay community.
you are.
No, I'm not.
You are. I think that's mean what you just said. Oh,
Oh,
look at that.
Mikey.
Fucking back scratcher.
There you go.
That's a fucking back scratcher.
Good old ice fishing skimmer.
Fucking right. Still no redneck, huh?
No.
And I sent what's his name a link. He didn't fucking.
Right, J Watt?
Who'd you send a link?
Big dog of the other kind. Ah, fuck.
I have a question.
I wish I had 9-foot arms so I can scratch my back. What's up?
Brittany Griner. Do we think she should be staying in prison over there, or do we think she should come home?
Prison.
I think you want to go first, Mike, or you want me to go ahead?
Sure, I'll go first. Here's what I think.
Yes.
I think when in Rome, do as the Romans.
Right.
Okay. So, a number of years ago when Bill Clinton was president, they had this kid lived on one of the fucking, I don't know, not Malaysia. He lived down in the fucking South Pacific somewhere.
Oh, I know exactly where you're going with this one.
Okay. He scratched some cars, broken cars, stole a car, whatever.
Yep, I remember.
Gonna be caned publicly for doing it because that's the rule. They had the State Department calling the White House saying you got to stop. Blah, 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 blah. Here's what I think. I think if I visit another country and I get in trouble,
Mm-hmm.
well, then that's what happens. If I go to Canada, go to Bruins fucking Montreal game, and I get caught drunk driving, it's a felony in the country of Canada. Well, in the city of Montreal, whatever. Drunk driving, okay. It's not a felony here. What's a felony up there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If their thing is a year in jail, okay, then guess what?
Yes.
If I don't win the case, I'm going to spend a year in jail in the country
Right.
of Canada. So therefore, first of all, she knew she had it.
Yep.
She knew it was illegal. So you tempted fate and you lost. To me,
9 years, damn it, 9 years.
To me, there's no. I don't want to hear that. But Mike, it's only a little weed, and they decriminalize it everywhere else. That's not fair. Listen,
Right.
Well, you know what?
listen. Here's what's not fair: that you were stupid enough to visit another nation and didn't go by their fucking laws and rules and regulations.
And if we're going to risk our national security by doing some type of fucking swap trade,
Oh,
Right.
stop. They're not going to do that.
you know who they
Then-
want to.
They're not going to do that.
Well, they want to release that arms dealer, that Russian arms dealer that's, that we have in prison over here. They want to do a swap trade or something like that. If we do anything as a government to get her released from Russian prison, then we need to release every motherfucker that has a weed charge in the United States that's in prison.
Right.
Okay, hang on.
Every one of them. We can't say, we're going to stand up for her because, it was a mistake or whatever, blah, blah, blah. She didn't need to, or she's a celebrity. I don't give a fuck who she is. If you're going to pull strings as a government to get her out of a prison in another country, then you best be letting everybody in the United States prisons walk out if they're just there on like a weed charge, some type of weed marijuana charge.
Jay Watterson wrote, she should come home, but not in exchange for the death merchant.
Yeah, the death merchant.
So
I don't even think she should come home.
So she should come home. I'm gonna break up your statement in two things. Let's start with she should come home. Yeah, in 9 years she should come home. Or you think I'm being too hard on her?
I mean,
Jay,
9 years is a extreme sentence for the United States, but she's in fucking Russia.
right.
Right.
She's not in the United States.
Right. I'm saying.
She's not. Let me tell you. Let me say it this way. If she was at the embassy, because embassies is that country's soil, correct? If
Well,
I'm at a
if
I'm at a
you're
U.S. embassy, if I'm at a U.S. embassy in Montreal,
you're in U.S. soil.
I'm on U.S. soil.
Yep.
So if I'm at the embassy and I want to smoke weed, smoke weed. If I'm not on the embassy, I'm an idiot. And by the way, are you going to sit here and tell me that you had to bring your vape with you because you didn't, like, you don't know how to hook up with somebody that smokes pot from Russia?
Well, here's the thing that pissed me off about this whole situation.
Hi, Vanessa. How are you? I hope things are well.
The media and the left have to put a spin on this story and say that the reason she's in prison over in Russia is because women don't get equal pay to the men when it comes to sports.
No, they don't.
Because, well, there's a
I'm going to
reason
tell you,
why they don't.
there's a reason why. You know why? Because the WNBA.
Because no one wants to pay money to go see a bunch of women play fucking basketball. That's why.
Well, here's the thing. I was going to
That's
say
simple.
it nice.
That's the simplest
I was
reason.
going to say it nicer.
I'm sick of being nice, Mikey. Mikey, give me 3 of your favorite WNBA players and name your 2 favorite WNBA teams.
Boston Celtics.
No. WNBA.
All right, but
You fucking can't name one because you don't go see them.
Here's
Because
my
no
thing.
one gives a shit about them. That's why they don't make the fucking money.
If you let me finish. If you let me finish. Okay. Welcome, Stevie. How are you? I see you got an icon. Do you have a voice, bro? Well, apparently no voice yet, but he's going to work on that. I hope.
He needs to hurry up, get his ass home, get on the computer
Yeah.
before I get
So-
ejected here or get kicked
Yeah,
out of.
I'm probably going to fucking eject your ass later on tonight. Not inject your ass, eject your ass.
Now who's saying something about a certain community?
I'm not. That's got nothing to do with community. That's got to do with
You talking about injecting ass?
two
Okay.
friends hanging out.
Yeah, I don't know what friends you have, but I've never had
So-
any of my friends inject my ass.
Jay Watt.
I'd pay to watch Dish play basketball full court. Yeah. Jay Watt, you never answer my question. Why do you think she should come home?
But you know whose fault it is, though, for this whole thing? Why they say, because she doesn't make enough money in the United States
she
for the
doesn't.
WNBA that she has to subsidize her income by playing in Russia because she makes more money playing in Russia.
Okay.
But
well,
whose fault is that? That's the women of the United States' fault. It's all you women out there. All you
stop.
women.
I'm going to mute you.
No. So because the women aren't supporting the WNBA. The women aren't buying tickets to go see the WNBA.
Do you know why?
Because they would rather watch fucking Real Housewives or some shit like that. Or, than watch the WNBA. That's why they're not buying tickets.
Stop! Wow. Do you know why they don't watch the WNBA?
I just told you why.
No, then you're wrong. Do you know why they don't watch it? Think clearly. Think clearly. Why don't women watch the WNBA? Women don't watch the WNBA because nobody on the court is cute enough for them. Nobody on the court is, strong like bull or hung like bull, either way you want to look at it. All right? Nobody on the WNBA court makes, at the very bottom least, $6 million a year. Okay? Do you understand? It's ironic that women who fight for women's rights don't watch a women's
That's what I said.
sport because they're interested in men. The vast majority.
Well, or Real Housewives, or
yeah.
or
But I'm just saying.
or the same damn plot in a
Listen
fucking
to me.
Christmas
I love
movie on
watching.
the
I love.
Hallmark channel.
She should come home because this is her home country. When that will happen, will be decided by politicians playing politics. But
You
Jay
know what?
Watt, Jay
If
Watt,
she comes home, okay, bring her home. But guess what? Every morning at 7 a.m., she must stand outside by a flag to the national anthem and then recite the Pledge
okay,
of Allegiance
okay, but hear
live
me
on her,
out. Hear,
on her YouTube channel every fucking day.
Jay Watt, let me ask you a question. I'm being dead serious. I'm not a WNBA player. I'm not an NBA player, that's for sure, right? I'm just a regular Joe. I go over to Russia because I learned about it in school. I want to go see it. I want to go see Lenin frozen in his tomb, right? I want to go see the old Leningrad and all that. I don't even know what they call it nowadays. St. Petersburg Square, where the fuck it is. I want to go there, and I'm gonna smoke a vape, or I'm gonna fucking get a snipe of a fucking joint or something, and I get arrested. You're gonna fight for Mikey D to come back home? Nobody's gonna give a shit. Nobody's gonna give a shit.
Not even going to be on the news.
Not exactly. I wouldn't have even made the news. You wouldn't even have known that I was in jail. Okay.
But on the other hand, if this was an NBA player, do you think they would have already got him over here?
No. Here's the thing.
You don't think if it was LeBron?
I want to
James,
get
they
back.
would've done
I want to
something
get back.
out
I
of
want to
jail?
get back to. I want to get back to the WNBA thing. They don't have enough sponsorship from like Pepsi or whatever to. I mean, they're on TV, but they don't have enough. What do you call it? With
It's called asses and seats. They don't have enough asses and seats.
Correct.
These stadiums hold 96,000 people, and there's like 1,500 people at these games.
right.
Period. That's what it is. Same with
Um,
women's soccer. You know what? Yes, the U.S. women's soccer team is a phenomenal team. Talented athletes. They've won the World Cup more than any other country.
And thousands of people go to see them. So yes.
Yeah, but hundreds of thousands go see the men's team.
Okay, but
It's
the women's
just
filled Gillette Stadium.
well because they won the World
63,000. You just said fill a stadium. They filled the stadium. It's not. Vanessa, it's got to do with being a drug addict. I mean, cause
they don't bring the money in that the men's team does. That's as simple as that.
I understand that. That's all I'm saying. But they don't have the sponsorship either. And without people
Well,
watching
now
it,
they do because they raised a big stink and they sued and everything. And
well, there you go.
the courts said they get equal pay.
Well, that's dumb. How are you going to pay somebody from the WNBA?
Well, what they do, but they
fucking LeBron James money.
How do they? That's how they do it. No. They use LeBron James. They subsidize the WNBA from the money from the NBA. They take the money from the men and give it to the women's.
Well, there you go. And what is different than that? It happens every day. It happens every day to all of us.
Right, but no one wants to talk about that. They don't want to talk about.
Right. My wife
money
takes my wife subsidizes my fucking check every goddamn week.
Right.
Who cares?
Who cares? Mikey.
Fuck them, they're
No one
women.
cares about Mikey D. But seriously though, if more women in this country would buy some tickets and go fill these seats,
No. Let me
They
tell you what
might-
all the problems start. Let me tell you. Here's the problem. You know what the problem with the WNBA is?
that they're
Problem-
women.
The problem is back in like 19 fucking whatever. I think it was 1918, 1920, 21, whatever the hell it was, right? Some jackass gave fucking woman the right to vote. And that's where it all fucking. They weren't at home anymore, sitting there waiting for us to come home and shit like that. You know
No,
what I mean?
Mikey, I know where you're going with this, and I got to say, you're on the right track, but you're totally wrong. The truth is, a long, really fucking long time ago, this dude told this girl not to fucking eat that apple, and the bitch did it anyway, and we've been in
Right.
trouble ever since.
Right. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know,
That's a good one, Ohio.
you give them the right to fucking vote, and it's like, nah, they're gonna want everything else. They're gonna want to fucking equal pay. They're gonna want to work. No, you want to work at home. Make sure my house is clean. My clothes are clean. You know, my dinner's on the table when I get home. Mike is right. The U.S. State Department should only look at our citizens it deems worthy. My bad.
Vanessa Kitty said that the apple was delicious. You want a bite?
So you know what I'm saying? But you know, it that's just me. All right. I'm sorry. Hey, Jay Watt, I will agree to disagree with you. I think that and by the way, I feel the same way if it was LeBron James. Fuck him, let him stay there for the 9 years, whatever the term is, right? So I don't know how their court system works. Does she have to do the 9 years, or does she get out in 2 for being a good girl, or blowing a guard or whatever? I don't know how all that works. Okay, but yeah, sorry, and it doesn't matter who it is, right? So you're talking to the guy who doesn't believe in diplomatic immunity. Okay, I don't believe in that bullshit. I don't believe that a foreign national could come over here under a diplomatic immunity tag and do anything he or she wants off the embassy. Okay, they can do anything they want on their embassy if they have an embassy here. Okay, they can do any goddamn thing they want. To Mike
Vanessa Kitty.
Oh, God.
Vanessa Kitty says, why would one be doing illegal drugs in a foreign country? Because, Vanessa Kitty, she was underpaid as a WNBA player, so she had to subsidize her income by going to Russia.
No,
to
that's
make
not
more
why.
money.
You missed the
She was
question. Stop.
underpaid.
Again, you don't read.
No, I'm not
You're
stopping.
not
I'm
reading.
going to talk over you. I'm just going to continue to answer my question. Blah, blah, blah. And then.
So anyway, listen.
Oh my God.
She said, why would one be doing illegal drugs? She's doing illegal drugs.
I'm trying to answer the question. You fucking muted me, you prick.
She's not doing illegal drugs. She's not doing illegal drugs because she doesn't get enough money. Okay? She's over in Russia because she can't get enough money. That's why she's in Russia. 2 separate entities, okay? She's doing drugs.
It's all the same. She can't. She doesn't get paid the same as a man. That's the whole reason why this all happened.
And she hates America.
I see what you're saying, Jay Watt. All right, my bad. All right, Jay Watt, I see what you're saying. It's 2 separate entities. She's in Russia because because nobody watches the WNBA. Okay, and she's making more money. She hates America. She's in Russia. But while you're there living there, okay, and making more money over there than you would over here, she decided she'd bring her vape with her. Just so happened that vape wasn't a nicotine vape. Okay. So it's 2 separate entities.
Because the white man was holding her down. That's why. I'm just giving you the liberal leftist.
How does she get paid in Russia? Is she doing strip shows? No, but I'm going to tell you something.
No, they make a lot more.
My doctor's office
playing in Russia than they do in the United States. They do.
My doctor's office had a Russian girl as the what do you call it? The secretary, the whatever. You go and you check in, and you come out, you make an appointment, and all right.
The door whore.
Let me tell you something. Oh my God! It got to a point where I finally asked her. I said, "You here on a visa? Or are you here permanently?" And she says, "I'm here on a visa." And I'm like, "Do you want to stay here permanently?" And she just looks at me. She was just I've never seen anybody. She was fucking absolutely stunning. Stunningly beautiful.
Can you say that a little bit louder so your wife can hear?
Yeah, like she gives a shit. Like she gives a shit. It was long before her anyway, so what difference does it make?
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you were talking about recently.
Nah.
Still.
I will be yelling Black Power soon. I doubt it. He's the king of the fucking Ku Klux Klan.
What? No, don't connect me to that shit. Fuck
Oh,
that.
oh, oh, what's the matter? We can talk about gay fucking sex with a fucking gorilla, but I can't say you belong to the Ku Klux Klan. How the fuck does that happen, Dish?
What? No, I didn't say you were having gay sex with a gorilla.
No, you'd be lying.
Oh, you did have gay sex with a gorilla, but you don't accuse somebody of
No,
being
you'd
a
be lying
racist
if you
or being
said that
part
I
of the
was
Ku
having.
Klux Klan.
You'd be lying if you said I was having sex with a gorilla.
Right?
That's
You'd be
all.
lying if you said I was part of the Ku Klux Klan. Come
No,
on,
I
man.
wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. You said earlier tonight that you're on a roll, and
No,
you
no,
know,
don't do that shit to me.
it's a conspiracy. It wasn't a vape. It was a device used by some people for stimulating central areas of the body. Oh wow, I didn't know that. So she had a vibrator with pot in it.
Why are they calling it a vape then?
Although I will tell you one thing though, my friend upstairs, his wife, they were going to Florida.
They hear you? Is that why you're whispering?
Yeah, probably.
Why?
She forgot her gun in the backpack.
Oh no.
Yeah. At the airport.
Some said that you're going to confirm that you were patient 0 for monkeypox. Monkey nutpox is what he called it.
Oh, so now you're just fucking playing with me, huh, Jay?
I figured it was a J-Watt joke, but I think it would have been a lot more juicy if it had been.
Yeah, if it was a. I mean, Joe. I mean, I knew you were doing sarcastic, but who knows? It could have been a fucking vibrator with weed in it. She had a vape, Vanessa, with weed in it.
Cannabis oil, right?
Whatever it's called.
They use
Still
the
weed.
oil.
Weed is weed. Weed is weed. It had THC in it.
THC oil, that's right.
Okay, so anything with THC is considered weed, which is considered a drug.
Hashish.
So that's that's gonna happen. Look, she shouldn't have done what she did. Listen, we're not all perfect. I have my I look at it this way. I served my time for the shit I did.
Hey, Vanessa Kitty. Yeah, like exactly. They have the vapes. What people are referring to as vapes is like they have the nicotine vapes or the the ones to help you like quit smoking or not smoke real cigarettes. You get those, but they make these vapes where you can pour your own flavors in. They're like vape oils. So if you want to smoke like strawberry cheesecake Cool Whip or something, they have that flavor, and that's what it tastes like when you vape. But they also sell the THC oils, which it's a very stronger high. It's a lot. You get a more of a high smoking like the vape through the straight THC oil than you would of smoking the actual leafy substance of marijuana. So, but yes, your question is they're the electronic. They have like a when you like suck on the tip of or whatever and push the little button, it lights up like a coil that heats up something that pushes the what they do is they somehow they make a goop with the THC oil, and it almost looks like heroin, to be honest with you. I've seen it on I forget what they call it, but yeah, it's somebody out there might know more about it than me, but I've seen It almost looks like black Vaseline that they stick down in these things and heat up to get high off of. And it's straight THC.
Well, that ain't the vape my kid has, I can tell you that, because he isn't got legless, so I don't know what vape he's got, but it certainly isn't a nicotine vape, that's for sure. Got to read the fine print. Does it say THC?
Oh, simple answer right there. Stump says that's wax, Ohio. Yeah, wax. Why couldn't I think of the word for it?
Yeah, wax on. Hey, you know why? Because you're not thinking wax on, wax off.
I'm so upset that the WNBA players do not make as much as the NBA players and Brittany Griner in this whole situation because of this.
Well, I'm upset that the Boston Celtics didn't win the fucking world championship. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, they fucking dropped the ball, didn't they?
Yeah, no pun intended.
All right.
You know? I mean, now we got this here that wants fucking equal fucking pay on the Quagmire now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Bullshit. Tom says Ohio ain't a pothead. I am. Nope. Definitely not a pothead. That would interfere with my employment.
Right.
Employment? What the fuck is that?
That's that place you go to that they pay you to fall out of the back of trucks.
Oh, that one. They don't pay me enough, I can tell you that. I had that fucking. That's why I'm here tonight. I wasn't gonna go to New Hampshire, but and I got tired, and I had to go to that doctor's appointment. Fucking 39 miles from my house. It took me an hour and 15 minutes to get to.
Yikes.
What, for your arm?
He's like, so how do you feel? I go, I says, I'm still not there yet from what my PT people tell me. He goes, yeah, you're not. Wax on, wax off. Mike, you want to paint the fence. So was USA trading a murderer for those two persons in Russia? I don't know, Vanessa. To me, I think those are rumors. That's just my opinion. I haven't heard a White House spokesperson come on the fucking TV and say, we're going to go try to help her. Until I do. Yeah.
I see this lady.
Until I do, Vanessa, right? Until I hear that, then I'm going to think it's a rumor.
I seen the interview with the ladies, the guy that's over there in prison. His wife was talking about, that Brittany, Brittany's wife or whatever wrote the president, and Brittany's wrote the president and stuff. Right. And she's like, you know what? My husband's been writing the presidents for like 10 years now. And nobody's talking about trading him or getting him out.
Yeah.
And he's there. I forget why he's there. He's like suspected of being I don't know if he's suspected of being a spy or what.
Hang on. Hello, Guns Girl.
Hey, Guns Girl.
It's not as if this woman was taken because of some, the Russians hate Americans and, whatever. And she's been jailed illegally and all that. Then I would expect the United States to go get her. Okay. If this was a political type, whatever, then I would expect, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, I would expect her to go. I would expect the U.S. to go and get her, but it's not. Mikey, did you see the video of the shop worker / owner that stabbed a thief who jumped the counter? No, but I saw the one about the 80-year-old. I saw the one about the guy. I think he's like 80 years old or something. Shot fucking.
Is he talking about the? I don't know. Who commented that?
J-Watt.
Is he talking about the one up in New York at the bodega where the guy jumped the counter and attacked him and he stabbed him and died, and they arrested the bodega owner, but they finally dropped the charges and let him out
What did they arrest him for?
for murder.
Oh, they thought he did it.
Well, he did do it, but it was in self-defense. When somebody
Oh.
jumps the counter and starts beating the shit out of you, when they're 30-some years old and you're like 70.
So, did I read that wrong? No, it was Nevada, he said.
It was
I'm
what?
like, it was Nevada.
Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
No,
No,
this,
I've seen.
he's saying stabbed the thief. So the thief jumped over the counter, and then he got stabbed for it. Good. I did, however, see they used to have this. They used to have this thing, Jay Watt, World's Stupidest Criminals,
Right.
and they had this fucking guy come in. He passes a Renault or a knife. He does something right, and the fucking
Oh,
I don't know if
hey,
the store owner.
guess what that other American is in prison for over in Russia?
I don't know. I wasn't talking, but go ahead.
Same thing, vape cartridges.
There you go.
So,
See, now I forgot what I was going to say.
it wasn't that important anyway.
Oh, so I don't know if it was the home. I don't know if it was the owner or just a store clerk. She takes a bottle of champagne. A bottle. We all know how hot of a bottle of champagne is. She takes a bottle of champagne and just fucking cracked him over the fucking skull with it. I was pissing myself laughing. Tish, what's that? How's it look?
Oops.
It's clean because you can read it right there. It says network in Vegas.
Yeah.
Employees. But I think people should do that. There's probably some guy from Ohio too, right? He's probably lives in Ohio somewhere. Probably like Northeast Ohio. Or...
Yeah, he was getting stabbed. All right.
So did you see the one where the guys went into the liquor store to rob it? He had the AR, and the old man behind the counter whips out a shotgun and blew his arm off or whatever.
Yeah, that was good.
The guy was like 80, right? Was he
Yeah.
like 80 or something?
He shot my arm off. He shot my arm off.
That's great.
Yep, he
I
did.
love-
Shut the
I
fuck up
love
before he
those
hit you in the
videos.
head.
I share that shit on Facebook all the time. Anytime someone breaks in, like they kick someone's door in, all of a sudden, boom, they got a fucking extra hole in their body. I
Yeah.
love those videos.
I think it's awesome. So the guy gets his arm shot off, right? For trying to rob a liquor store. You ready? And I guarantee you the mother's saying, he's a good boy.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
He's a good
He had
boy.
his shirt off his own back.
He was just turning his life around. He was going to
Yeah.
go to school.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
I cannot remember any time that I got in trouble that my mother once said, he's a good boy. It never happened. If one of my neighbors said to my mother, so there was an issue like that, right? You know the first words out of my mother's mouth? What did he do now? Okay. Now, if it was a far-fetched type thing, Michael's on the corner selling fucking, drugs, my mother would not think that, she'd be like, I don't think so. But if there was a whole bunch of kids out in the street swearing their head off, saying the F word, this, that, and the other thing.
Spreading the monkeypox.
Yeah.
Spreading the fucking monkeypox. Whacking off the fucking Planet of the Apes.
Now, you watch, though, man. With this monkeypox thing, you watch. Before November, it's going to be all over the news because they're starting it now. They're ramping it up. It's going to be just like COVID. We can't afford to risk our lives to go out in public and vote. So we need to do the mail-in ballots and all that bullshit. You watch. It's coming.
Right, listen. You two hold on the fort. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, they already did it once and it worked. So why not go back to the well? You know.
That's true.
So how much did you make when you played in professional oil wrestling league?
Not near enough. Not near as much as what the guys made.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked. I did see that, Guns Girl. That's awesome. Little baby cucumbers too. Yeah, cucamelons. They're real cute. They're like an inch long or something. Little cucumber. Looks like a watermelon, only it's a cucumber. It looked really cool, Guns Girl.
You know what? A
What?
few years ago, we were growing cucumbers in our garden, and we have pumpkins, and
Oh yeah.
they actually cross-pollinated, and we called them pumpcumbers, and they were like orange
Yeah.
cucumbers, and I was like, this is so cool. So we sliced it open, and we're like, wow, it's like orange inside, but it looks like a cucumber. Oh my God, did it taste fucking horrible? I tasted
Oh
it.
yeah.
I was like, wow, that's the weirdest. That was stupid for even. I felt stupid for trying it. Well, I don't know what I was thinking, but you know, it looked tasty, but it sure
Right. It was bad. Yeah.
It was bad. But that's the first time I've ever had anything like that, like cross-pollinate or whatever. So
Yeah, cucumbers will cross-pollinate with watermelon also, and cantaloupe and stuff like that. Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. Now what we call cantaloupe is really technically not cantaloupe. It's something else.
Muskmelon.
Something I don't know.
Right.
But man, I like is it honeydew? Is that like the green one?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love that. If you can get a nice ripe one.
Yes,
it's
it's got to be
soft,
right.
And it's soft and it's not hard as a rock.
Right, exactly.
I love melon.
That's my mom's favorite, the green. Cool, Guns Girl.
My wife bought it. It looks like what we call cantaloupe. When we say cantaloupe, we're talking like the brown one with the orange inside, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. But that's truly not a cantaloupe in real life. It's like American cantaloupe, I guess. I don't know. So many people argue about that. But my wife came home from the store and she had what looked like what we call a cantaloupe, but it was smaller. And you cut it open and it's orange.
Mm-hmm.
But it's some other type of crossbreed or some type of name for it. I forget what she said it was.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the best melon I've ever. It was so sweet.
Oh, nummy.
Oh man! And when it's nice and cold, see, I'm wanting some fucking melon.
I know, so do I.
Big old bowl of melon. Do you like watermelon?
Oh, I love watermelon.
Now, do you put salt on it?
Yes, we do. My mom and
See,
I.
I do too. Everyone thinks I'm fucking crazy for putting
No,
salt on it.
yeah, the salt makes it so good.
Just a little bit. It makes it.
Yep.
It brings out it's something about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Like I put salt like on Granny Smith apples.
Oh, okay. I've never tried that.
Yeah, just sprinkle a little salt on it. Take a bite. You basically you got your salt shaker in one hand, the apple in the other. After each bite, just a little bit. Little bit of salt.
I need more salt in my life. I'll have to try that.
Exactly what we need. More sodium.
Yep.
But you know what? I don't put salt on anything. Like I don't use it cooking or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't put salt on anything except for I don't put salt on anything but my fruit. Isn't that crazy?
No. I knew my grandpa used to put it on everything. It was disgusting. Hamburgers, spaghetti.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big salt fan. I think there's a lot of foods that produce sodium.
Right.
That, like, I can't stand soy sauce, like Japanese or like Chinese food.
Oh, sure. Yeah, soy sauce.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And people drown their food in the soy sauce. It's like, oh, my God. It's like licking a salt block.
It is, especially the La Choy, but the Kikkoman is a little bit more sugary, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It is so salty.
Yeah, do you know if you put sugar on cucumbers, it kind of tastes like a watermelon?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you sprinkle a little bit of sugar, like if you slice them up
Yeah.
and just sprinkle a little bit of sugar on them, they have like a watermelon taste. When
Oh, I'm seeing. I gotta try that now.
yeah, I seen it on YouTube and I was like, bullshit. I tried it and I was like, well, yeah, it does. I mean, it's not like closing your eyes and going, that tastes just like watermelon. It's just got like a hint of melon taste to it. With
Okay.
like I can see where you're saying, but yeah, it was very good. I liked it. But normally, if I cut a cucumber up, I just sprinkle some pepper on those bad boys.
Oh yeah,
A
definitely
little bit of pepper on the cucumber.
Mmm.
Some cucumbers with peppers, with some fried potatoes, and some beans, with some green onions.
Man, that sounds good.
Cornbread.
Cornbread, definitely. Shalisa's in here. She says nasty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Salt only goes on watermelon and tomatoes, from what I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, tomatoes. I can see that too.
Yep.
I never was a tomato fan until I got older. Like I hated them as a kid,
Oh, okay.
But now that I'm older, I'll take some tomatoes and slice them up and just have a tomato as a side. Sliced tomatoes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love. I'm pretty much will eat any kind of vegetable.
Do you like asparagus?
I do like asparagus.
Me too.
Yep.
What about Brussels sprouts?
I do like Brussels sprouts.
Me too. I love Brussels sprouts.
I do too.
Especially the way my wife makes them now. She roasts them. She puts I don't know what she puts on, like a vinaigrette or something,
Okay.
and then roasts them in the oven, or like
Ooh.
wraps them in aluminum foil and puts them on the grill. It's good that way too.
Ooh. That sounds really good on the grill.
Yeah, you gotta cut them in two. You go buy the fresh ones and you cut them in two.
Okay.
I think most people just don't like Brussels sprouts because they're the ones that come in like the bag or whatever.
Exactly.
You cook them on the stove and they're all
Mush.
squishy and mushy.
Guns grill.
Yeah, gunpowder. We do the same thing. We turn it into a food chat every week.
Yeah, we sure do.
What are we talking about? Food now?
Yeah. Hey, I like your hair, girl.
A little wild, ain't it?
I know it's nice. It's pretty.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I got the big head going.
Well, listen, I'm talking about food.
Man, I feel like asking you to go to a Def Leppard concert or something with me.
Yeah.
Motley Crue's playing at Fenway tonight.
I went to that show. Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Joan Jett, and Poison.
I was so jealous that he saw Joan Jett.
Joan Jett and the Blackheads? Nice.
Overplayed shit.
I love Joan Jett.
I think Joan Jett stole the show, to be honest with you. I mean,
like Joan Jett.
I've seen everybody else except for her before, and I've never seen her in live. And she put on a hell of a show. I really liked it.
Her songs predicted like a badass, and she brought it. I hate myself.
Yeah, I hate myself for loving. I like Bad Reputation. Don't give a damn about my bad reputation.
Oh my God! Look, live human beings waving to us.
Whoop whoop! What's up?
Hi, Susie.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. You're a little
Hi,
late
Susie.
there, Stevie. Mikey's tried to kick me out like 3 times already.
I didn't try to kick you. I just muted you.
That's because you're a bastard, Ohio. Sweet bastard, though.
There we go.
No, I was trying to go live while we were driving from my phone, and it just wouldn't. It showed me just fine, but every time you put me in, like you were saying, squirrel.
Damn it.
I know.
Yeah.
I gotta go get.
Agreed, Jay Watt. Yeah,
Really
it broke
is
my
Joan
heart,
Jett
Jay Watt,
coming
when I found out she was batting for the other team.
Oh yeah, Joan Jett was smoking.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she was a lesbian.
Neither did I, but I don't care. Who cares? I'm a lesbian too.
What?
But
She showed her boobies.
we had a girl in the office when I worked in Woburn, my last job. I used to call her JJ, and she come out one day and she goes, they used to call her my work wife, and they go, why do you call her JJ? I go, I'm not telling you because you're gonna go walk right in her office and tell her, and I'm not an idiot. So she come out of the office one day, JJ, what's up, kid? Michael. First of all, you call me Michael, again, I'm gonna slap you right in the ass. She's the HR. She was the HR chick too. I told her, just you call me Michael, I'm gonna slap you right in the ass.
And notice he doesn't work there anymore.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I could have been fired 97 million times over for half the shit I said to her. Anyway, she goes, what's JJ stand for? I goes, Joan Jett.
Put your smile. Not a sheer top.
Yeah, that Do You Want to Touch, man? Oh, that's a great song. Great video too.
Yeah.
Especially the ending.
Touch. Do you want to touch? Yeah. I still like Crimson and Clover though by Joan Jett. That's a good cover, man. It does a great job. Let's just see. Did I?
What? Let's see what? Let's see what, Ohio? You said let's see. I'm saying let's see what.
Oh, I'm looking on my phone.
We're trying to give you an opportunity here. Instead, we're going to have dead air because you let's see and then you be quiet, which is amazing to be honest. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Susie made it. That's all that counts. What is that? Hang on.
Yeah,
Stand by.
let me see if I can. Yeah, let me turn this light off.
How can you make a car work?
Oh, that's Joan Jett right there?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's the bomb.com right there.
Yeah, let's see. So you got a little. Let's see if this will work. Is that Joan Jett? Joan Jett. Took me out, Joan Jett. There we are, rocking out.
Shh. You have to be quietly. They can hear you.
I'm just leaving it up to you.
So, trying to figure out there. Yeah, there's Def Leppard.
Joe Elliott,
Joe Elliott. Yeah.
drummer.
So let's see. Get to the Motley Crue one. The Motley Crue. Oh, this was the drunk lady in front of me that finally puked and passed out. That we
Oh,
get
yeah,
on
yeah.
She
Wait a minute. Is that my ex?
This was the Motley Crue.
Wife or girlfriend?
Looks like girlfriends.
Every time I tried to take pictures of like the Motley Crue guys, they would switch the camera to these girls for some reason.
Ex-wife.
Is that what you told your wife?
No, it seriously did happen quite a bit, but I was just like, fuck it. I have no pictures of Motley Crue, do I? I sure don't. Damn.
Trevor Fillmore, how the hell are you, my friend? Good to see you.
You have to excuse the flashing camera. Susie took acid again.
Okay.
Why? Wow, this is Bash on Women Night, huh? Stevie's blaming Susie.
They're having another smoke.
Fucking Ohio doesn't like the WNBA women of the WNBA.
Well, they saw it.
I didn't say that.
You should have heard Ohio earlier. Oh yeah, he was saying how I would have said no. You're right, Jay Watt. Jay Watt's always right. Mikey's a gentleman. Mikey is a gentleman, and he would have taken the poor sick lady home.
I wouldn't have let her in my car, not if she was puking, because that would have made me puke.
Okay.
So, no,
First of all, if I had a car, she'd be on the hood, and if I had a truck, she'd be in the fucking bed of the truck.
Okay.
Well, let me explain this lady. Her and her friend and her friend's husband show up like halfway through the concert, right? There's two women and a guy. They show up halfway through the concert.
MFF.
they start drinking, and the husband's like buying like these big drinks and just pass them down, and they're drinking, and she took probably 1,000 selfies,
Oh,
you know,
Lord.
doing the duck lips. Now this woman's like our age, okay, and she's doing the
Mhm.
duck lips and all that bullshit, and
Did she have
she's
pink
just,
lipstick on?
she is just annoying as fuck, and she's screaming and she'll turn around and she'll be like, and I want and I need, and I'm like, I didn't pay fucking $175 a ticket to fucking listen to this bitch sing. I want to hear Def Leppard sing the song, So
Ah, come on, everybody sings on a concert. Don't tell me you don't sing at a concert.
you can, but don't get in somebody's face that you don't know and do it. So
maybe she wanted you.
So she's getting drunker and drunker and louder, and then every time, she's just obnoxious. So then her daughter shows up with the daughter's boyfriend. So they start drinking more, right? So then she gets even more obnoxious. Well, between Def Leppard and Motley Crue, there's like a 10-minute, 15-minute, intermission type thing. They all leave. And then she comes back and she sits down. She's all by herself. And I look at my buddy Eric and I'm like, fucking shit is kicking in. I said, she's done. She's done for the night. Watch. They come back with a bunch of drinks and they hand her one, right? And she's doing that sip thing. She's not drinking anymore. She's just sipping on it. Right?
Here it comes.
You know what I call that?
And she's got the wobble, she's sitting down and she's leaning forward and leaning back and she's wobbling, and then she puts her head down, and I'm like, oh, here it comes, bam, kablah, she pukes all over the fucking people in front of her, right?
Oh no!
So yeah, they're all fucking pissed, right? So
can you imagine if Dish was sitting in front of that lady?
I'd be puking and beating the crap out of her at the same time.
So then her friend she didn't actually puke like on them. She puked like behind them because it's like bleacher seats.
Don't matter. You still would have heard the hurling. Don't matter.
Right. And it's still got the splash up. There's still splash up going on.
Oh no.
So she leans over and she puts her head on her friend's lap, and then her friend sees that she's getting sick, so she gets her out of there, right? So there is vomit all over the seat, all over the floor, everything. So the daughter and her boyfriend slide over to talk to be closer to the husband or whatever, the other lady,
and sits in it.
And yes. And so then she's like, the person in front of her turns around and tells her, hey, that lady puked all over that place. So she turns her phone on, turns the light on, sees the puke, realizes that she's sitting in all this puke, and she starts puking. And it's like a puke fest in front of us, and we're like, thank God it's going that way. You know what I mean?
I can see it now. Hey, do you want your hot dog back?
I was sitting next to this guy, and he was like really annoyed by him too. And once they started puking, and there was all these people, and they got their heads down, I looked over at him and I give him a little elbow bump, and I'm like, woo, because that's what they were doing every time. Woo, standing up. So I stood up and did the old woo with my arms over my head, and he was cracking up. He's like, dude, you're fucking cruel, man. I was like, fuck them people, man. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't pay $175 to come fucking watch drunk bitch take selfies and sing.
Okay, yucky conversation there.
Jay Watt says, seriously, Steve, there are spirits in that house. I'm not saying they are malicious, but there is stuff going on, and the cats are tuned into it.
Spirits are probably mad because I've been fixing up the place.
Yeah.
Guns Girl says, throat punches would be handed out for the puking.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Push it right down in it. Get it. Boom.
Yep.
Face first. Shalisa, your hair looks awesome tonight.
I love amateur drinkers. Listen, they're the best. I go to a Patriots game and to be like,
Very quiet tonight too.
you just, guys, it's a sunny day. That wet spot, I'm gonna guarantee you right now, Can I guarantee you it ain't rain. You see the fucking crowd of people walking around it.
Well, the bad thing is
It's only a couple of things. It's piss or it's puke.
all them hot, sweaty people jumping around. Eventually, that big waft is going to come up and hit you right square in the puss.
It's
You're
like
"Oh."
it's like taking the subway to fucking going in town or something. When we take the subway going into Fenway or going to Garden or something, and you look down and excuse me, yeah, it doesn't rain underground. I go, there ain't no waterfalls around here. Step over it.
Or
Some
slipping
lady just started laughing and she goes, "Oh, I never really thought of that." I go,
Been
honey,
there, done that, don't you?
I says, honey, listen to me. She says, what? I goes, unless you see water coming down those stairs from a fucking rainstorm. She goes, yeah. I go, it ain't rain.
Right.
And she's like, I never thought of that. I go, well, you should. I says, because every time you walked in and then you walked in your house and everything else, and there you go.
It's like that infamous getting in the car on a long trip. All right, who's stepped in dog crap?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And you
I
never
threw a
know.
pair-
You don't smell it until you actually get in the car and you're
You
like
Enough of
3
the
minutes down the road.
Need to stop conversation.
We were playing flashlight tag up north one time. I don't know, we were about 13 or 14 or something. And I'm like, good luck. And they're like, what? I go, we have boundaries. And they're like, well, you got to stay at camp. I said, so you can't. They're like, I'm like, all right.
Oh, yeah, you open your door.
I stepped in a fucking, I don't know if it was cow shit or fucking dog shit, one or the other. It was so, there was so much I slid in it, right? I took my shoes off and I left them right where they lay. And I'm like, fuck that. I walked through the woods barefoot all the way back to the cottage to get another fucking pair of shoes.
Mikey.
Oh, my mother couldn't believe me. She's like, what are you doing? I said, where's my other pair of sneakers? She says, where's the ones you had on when you left the cottage? I goes, they're gone. Do you know what I mean? They're gone. I think I stepped in cow shit or dog. My mom, they're just covered. You trust me.
I'm trying to change the subject for Celeste. I'm showing her my wife's new car that we got.
Oh, after your puke story, you're worried about a little dog shit, little cow shit? Okay.
Well, she was covering her ears and looked like she was going to get sick, so I was just going to show her the car.
And I've already thanked you in the chat. Thank you.
Cow shit comes off your shoe easier.
Proud owner of a Honda now.
A Honda.
I'd rather do it the cow shit than the dog shit, man. No more dogs.
Did you ever go cow tipping?
Must have burnt myself.
That's how I do.
Come on, Mikey. We know you stepped in another cow pie barefoot. No. No, I never have.
Dried up damn bush.
No.
I don't mind cow shit, to be honest.
No. Fucking cow shit's the size of your fucking laptop, but that's okay. But you can't worry about a little pile of fucking dog shit that's big.
No,
Yeah.
I think it might be.
I usually cry.
I didn't find a dry one, I can tell you that.
My dad used to go out in the cow pasture and find the dry ones and peel off the top layer and then get those little grubs that are in it and use them for fishing. Like, you go, Dad. No, I'm not trying that one.
You want to know what I did with a horse patty?
Wow, this bait works. This bait's the shit.
Did you feed it to an ex?
Amish guy comes into town to get a case of beer every once in a while, and his horse left a big old fresh patty, and I was driving a little Red Ranger.
I know, Trevor, I know.
Brian and I, we took some newspaper, and we picked that thing up, sat it in the truck, and went down the road and put it on the landlord's doorstep.
There you go.
Horses do patties? I always thought they did like road apples.
Oh man, this was it was a perfect pile. I couldn't read it.
It was
You must have been sick.
A little softer, like might have been taking a little Durkalax or something, maybe.
Yeah, he had to because I've never seen horses don't fucking not like a jiffy cookie. You know what I mean? They're not like that.
The horse.
They do if they eat
They're
their own
usually
grass.
chunks. Yeah, they're like chunks this big.
Oh no, this is perfect.
Well,
It was perfect. I tell you what, it wasn't no cow that was in that dirt.
My
lot.
all I know is my great grandmother used to send my father and my uncles after they had a parade to go pick up the fucking horse shit, and then she put it in her garden.
Yep.
there's nothing like marching in a parade for like 4th of July or something when they got horses and they leave some road apples, and then you like the marching band goes by, and then the Boy Scouts go by, and then the American Legion guys go by, and then you see on the road all these like road apples are all smashed because people had to step on them because they can't get out of
Yeah,
line.
but now you see that they use shit bags on them now, though. Have you seen them? They do.
Yes.
Some places use shit bags now.
I started seeing those around 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
Stations at the park in case you forgot your doo-doo bags. That's what we call
Oh
it.
yeah, those bags.
Glad I don't have to do that anymore.
I never had that problem because I let my dog out the backyard. My dog could go in the woods on the outskirts of my yard and shit, and I never had to worry about it.
Tell you went in the woods for an overnight and put your tent right on top of the main pile.
No, we did make the fort out there though, so we had to walk the other way. But Dish almost caught an arson charge lighting bags of crap on school teachers' porches. Yeah, I think Dish would do something like that.
I don't know. Dish being mischievous, it just doesn't.
You know.
Doesn't fit. No way. Not
Or she
that
was, or she was going to go to jail for having the fucking town drunk fucking puke on her fucking shoes or something, you know. I remember we were going to a Red Sox game one day, and for whatever reason, my youngest brother had my brother that's born after me had his wallet. He probably told him home for something, forgot, whatever. Walking by this homeless guy. And my brother says, I'm going to give him some money. And he says, yeah, I got it. He's probably got fucking 150 in his fucking wallet or whatever, right? And my youngest brother opened up with the wallet and he's trying to find something small to give him. And my brother watched, what are you doing? I'm like, there you go. Now you're teasing this guy. Now you're walking up to a guy going, hey, which one do you want? You know, and it's like, he's like, don't ever walk up to a fucking guy unless you have it already in your pocket. He says, because you don't fucking know if the guy's going to take your wallet and screw.
Right.
You know?
And I got a little tan on there, a little bit. This is the white. Look how white. Where is it?
Oh, sorry to hear that, Guns Girl.
I'm a whitey.
Oh,
He's
white.
brownie.
No, Whitey's dead. They killed him in jail with batteries. That was an inside job. Did you guys ever know that? Whitey Bulger? He was on the run for like 25 years.
I was watching a documentary. I never finished it.
And he got caught. Just the neighbor. They let the dog, and the neighbor just looked at him and went, He was out in San Diego or something. Anyways, they bring him back.
I heard about that.
They bring him back, right? He goes to court, does his thing. Well, now he's in jail. They moved him in the middle of the night from one jail to the other jail. And I'm like, he's dead. He wasn't in that jail 8 hours or 9 hours, and he was already dead.
Wow.
Tell me that wasn't an inside job. It was definitely an inside job. Yeah. Whitey wasn't a very nice person. at all.
Was he the snitch or was he the hitman guy?
So he was an Irish guy that ratted out all the Italian mafia guys in the city of Boston to the government. Okay, so then this FBI agent, his last name was Connolly, and he got in trouble too. Whitey Bulger's around, he's committing all this fucking thing under his watch, right? And so he did everything. He did fucking books. He did, loan shark. He did everything. But he found out that they were coming for him, and he fucking jumped town. Back in that was shit. That was 19. I think I was in high school. And or was I in high school or right out of high school? Anyways, it was a shit ton of years ago, and they could never find him. One brother was a politician. The other one was in charge of the what do you call them when they run the fucking dean? Not a dean, like higher than a dean, like chancellor or something of the University of Lowell over here. And the movie The Departed was based on Whitey. Correct. The movie The Departed was based on Whitey. Jack Nicholson depicted him.
Jack Nicholson was in it?
Jack Nicholson was in The Departed, yes.
I think I've seen it a couple times.
Good flick. But Whitey, he was a bastard. He was a bastard. He killed he killed the teenagers though. Like, she's gonna rat on me. She's gonna rat on. He wasn't a very nice man.
Just doing his job.
Yeah. Well. So him and they used to call him Rifleman Flemmy. Was his in Weeks. Weeks got less than all of them because they got him first, and Whitey's was tipped off by his FBI friend. No, Whitey was tipped off by he wasn't tipped off by Connolly. He was tipped off by some lady to let the cat out or something out in San Diego. They let a cat out. The cat got out of something out in San Diego, and the neighbor or somebody looked at him funny, whatever, and said, "Oh, that looks like that guy." Da, 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 da. That's how they got Whitey Bulger. Oh, you mean Whitey was tipped off? Yeah, he was tipped off by Connolly. Before he ran, you mean? Is that what you're talking about? If that's what you're talking about, yes. He got tipped off and then he ran once, yes. But he had money everywhere, though. There's still money. There's still money that they don't even. They threw his girlfriend in jail too.
Hey, have you ever heard of the Irishman from in Cleveland? He was the
Yes, Jay Watt.
What?
Go ahead.
He was like a union boss type guy or whatever. Ran the union like with the mob and stuff in Cleveland.
Who Jimmy Hoffa?
No, let me see. What is his name? Danny Green. Danny Green. They made a movie about him.
That's all that name.
They finally killed him.
Yeah.
With a car bomb. But the car bomb, the reason they got him is because he had like an abscessed tooth, and he went to the dentist, and they blew his car up while he was when he got out of the dentist office. But that's where my wife works, is at the dentist office.
Oh, really?
And like the parking lot where he got blown up was, I mean, this happened like back in the 70s or whatever.
Yeah.
But the parking lot, every time I go up there, she always shows me like this is where he was parked when they blew him up.
I'd go be looking over by the fence line and over by the weeds for souvenirs.
Well, they didn't blow his car up. They were smart about it. They parked a car that had a bomb in it next to him, and then
But they
blew it up.
they threw Whitey Bulger's girlfriend in jail for not turning him in and stuff, and not testifying. Was it from not testifying too? But I think she did like 4 years, 5 years, or something like that in jail.
So, okay, real quick on Wikipedia, it says Daniel John Patrick Green was an Irish-American mobster and associate of the Cleveland mobster John Nardi during the 1970s gang war for the city's criminal operations. Competing gangsters set off more than 36 bombs, mostly attached to cars.
Wow.
And then he was assassinated October 6, 1977 in Lyndhurst, and that's where my wife works, in Lyndhurst, Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mikey J. Watt says Whitey was tipped off by
Yes.
the FBI before he went on the lam.
Yes, and bought right before he went to San Diego. That FBI agent Connolly tipped him off. I said that he got tipped off by his buddy. Connolly tipped him off, and then he ran because he was going to be arrested and arraigned. And so he said, "See you later, bye."
I think it's a Netflix movie called Kill the Irishman. If you want to check it out, it's about Danny Green.
Right on.
You home? Did you buy me a hamburger or anything? I didn't eat nothing. I haven't eaten anything today, other than McDonald's.
You're a grown boy. Fix your own food.
That's what I got. What do you think I had kids for? I did something this week I thought I would never do. Buck age 2 hockey sticks. Yeah, I saw that on what do you call it? One was a regular stick, $1.25. What is goalie stick was 2.5. Wow,
That's crazy.
that's all graphite now. There's no more wooden sticks.
I know they were $10 when I was a kid,
Fucking Coho.
and they lasted 100 seasons.
Yeah. Fucking Coho. Right? They last fucking forever. Graphite, they touch the ice, the thing snaps. It's unreal. It's unreal. They should make them carbon like the fishing rods. They bend, they don't break. Oh, I think I solved the frog problem there, Dish.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
What'd you do?
The people on the street still confuse Mikey with Mickey Featherstone. I went fishing the other morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm on the dock, and I said, "You know what? I never fish under the trees in the morning. Let me try fishing under the trees." I turn around. There's this fucking beaver had to go 50 pounds. And I'm like, motherfucker. I won't be catching anything today, now will I? I watched him. Of course, he goes underwater, right? But you can see the bubbles and everything. Well, and he comes up on the other side. And he went right into where I went. I was fishing at the end. So I walked all the way down. He's building a fucking dam down there.
Oh, okay.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I clipped him somehow, or he clipped me, or whatever, with the frog.
Oh, okay.
I think his tail must have got it or something.
Sure.
And
That's what broke your rod and everything.
I can't see because I looked up every fish in that river.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and there's pike in there, and they're big ones. But no way, not splitting a fucking rod in half. Not
Right.
that far. Not that far down. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm going with it would have to be a fucking beaver.
There you go.
Have you ever had a beaver
Blame it on the beaver.
Have you ever had a beaver slap its tail in the water next to you when you didn't know they were
Yes.
there or whatever?
Scared the piss. I was in a canoe.
Oh
and
my
they did
god,
it.
dude, we were in like a little John boat, like a little 10-foot John boat.
I was in
Fucking
a
beaver.
canoe.
Oh my god, scared the hell out of me.
Yep.
It sounds like a fucking gunshot going off, man.
What was that? That had to be a beaver.
So a beaver broke Mikey's rod.
Stevie, there's nothing else. Stevie, here's the other thing, right? Is that there is nothing in that river that's gonna snap that rod. So I was talking to this old timer down there, and I'm not the only one, I guess, that's been having issues fishing over there. It's been fun getting his gear ready this summer. His coach wants to go just to rotate someone. Oh, that's cool. At least he's on time on the ice. Mikey was a little hard on the beaver, couldn't resist.
Yeah, right, MCK.
No, I'm just hey MCK, what's up, kid?
Now tell the truth.
Uh,
You accidentally stepped on your lure and bent the hook, and then you rolled your pole up in the window and snapped it.
Stevie, I'm using $115 fucking pole. You ain't breaking a fucking pole rolling it up in your window. You're not even gonna break it if you're fucking walking with it with the tip down and then hits a fucking rock and you go like this. It's not gonna happen. They're
Hey,
all
speaking
fucking
of which,
carbon. They're all carbon fucking fishing rods, dude.
I got a new fishing rig. Hold on.
Cool.
They're all carbon fishing rods. He don't have a fucking rod, this guy, this kid upstairs. He don't have a fucking rod under $115.
It's made for drift fishing out of a boat, but I think it would work on a river also. 12-footer,
Nice.
light action, and look at the cool ass reel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's like a hybrid between a casting reel.
And a fly reel.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It's really
I like
cool.
that. And how long is that?
9 foot. Sucker, it goes on forever.
Yeah, the longest one I got is 7.3.
Yeah, it's real light action for little trout lures and stuff.
Yep. MCK says his neighbor and my neighbor and his woman both got some real nice boat fishing rigs. I never
Oh.
boat fished before. Stevie, hang on. I forgot to put you on. What do you call it? I want to see that reel.
Oh, that's so cool. It's actually Shakespeare.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I
cool.
like that. I think they make good reels, but that's just me.
Old school,
Yeah, it
kind
is.
of, but it's not new modern cork handle.
Yeah.
Long ass handle.
Yes, it is. That's nice.
But I think it'd make a good little trout rod.
Make a good little fucking catfish rod too.
I was thinking two trout. Yeah.
Catfish, it might be a bit light. This thing's like a freaking noodle.
Oh, okay. That's real light. All right.
Yeah, it's like an ice fishing rod fin.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
The what?
Fan, the pole.
Susie goes, don't stick the pole in the fan.
Oh, yeah, that'd be bad.
But anyhow, a new friend of mine, I traded him. He wanted a couple ferrule rods made, those ones I showed last week.
Yeah.
And I gave them to him. He said, well, how much I owe you? They're a gift for his daughter. I said, don't worry about it. We're helping him out right now mowing their lawn because he had hurt his arm. So me and Susie were mowing the lawn, and we get in the truck to go to leave, and this fishing pole sitting in the back seat. I'm like, holy crap.
Nice.
So I winked at him. I said, trade accepted.
Oh, right on, Trevor. That's a lot of money, bro. Yeah, no, that's an I wouldn't mind
Thank
trading
you,
that.
MCK.
That's a nice trade.
I didn't think you'd notice, but
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
that sucker'd make a great deep-water bluegill rod.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's t-shirt material right there. Stop bending my rod.
Yeah, they only recommend 2 to 8 pound test line on it.
Yeah.
So pretty light, which is perfect for trout. Just saying.
I just got the replacement for the one that fucking snapped. He sent it. He paid for a, what do you call it, a warranty on it,
Oh, good.
and they sent it in the mail.
That song's stuck in my head now. Joan Jett.
He's like, try not to break this one. I'm like, yeah. But you know, I'll still never understand those dishes that I put. I think it's 50. I got 50-pound braid on my fucking rod,
Mm-hmm.
and I caught that largemouth the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I shut the drag off. I fucking all the way, right? And you saw. I mean, it wasn't like it was a fucking 9-pound fucking bass or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that some bitch would not come up.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, son of a bitch. Then I wanted to do the old 52. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. I'm like, Jesus Christ, and I'm not even using a light rod. I'm using a medium heavy rod. I think it was that wasn't the new one. That was.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a medium heavy or medium light?
Oh no. Just what? No.
I don't know, but it's still a 7-foot rod, anyways, and
Mhm.
I just don't understand why I'm having an issue. He's like, dude, you got your drag? I just do the dregs off,
Shoot.
and he's like, there's no. I just do the dregs off. Feel the rod. I mean, take the rod.
That's why we were shoot.
So I gave him the rod. Is why you're there. Do me a favor. He goes, what? He goes, let that fucking bail go before you get a fucking hook on my
Get
thumb.
over it.
I know.
I had envisions of that hook just fucking coming out of his mouth and going right in my fucking hand.
Oh.
You know.
Shoot. How many times have we fought?
Steve, how many times have you swatted Susie with the rod so far?
Well,
What are you doing?
we're working on that one. You got to get to know each other first.
Gotcha.
How much will she tolerate?
Hey.
Of course, on the good side, you can't yell.
She can't, you know.
Earlier I tried talking to him and I ran at him. Didn't work.
And I'm still yet to catch a fish off of like a tiny fucking pumpkin seed or anything like that. I've yet. I mean, you catch them. It's I'll catch. I'll use it for bait. I catch it. I go to use it for bait. Not even a hit. Nothing.
Huh.
I should have just did what the guy did from fucking ice fishing. Step on his fucking head, put him on a fucking hook, and throw it on the bottom. This is this guy up in Maine. He fucking he'll buy live bait.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Takes the live bait out of his well, out of his bucket, whatever he's got it in. Steps on its fucking head. Hooks it through like through the, not just below the head, but all the way through the fish.
Mm-hmm.
Puts it right on the bottom.
They
Wow.
say
Comes out with pike like
off the bottom.
yeah, comes out with pike like this big.
Yeah.
Now, when I mean he hits bottom, you know how a lot of guys when they ice fish, they'll hit bottom and they'll come up like
Yeah.
6-8 inches or whatever. This guy's on the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and he's reeling up fucking pike. Reeling up
It's hard
fucking.
to believe because pike see up, so that's kind of
Well,
hard.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you either got to fish up or completely on the bottom. But I've seen video of them searching the bottom, and they like turn sideways and you just suck it up right off the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Kind of cool. They follow it by smell when it's on the bottom.
I got proof of this one though. I lost the lure the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Fish brought me through. So him and I both think it was just a fucking extra large fucking what do they call it? Blue. We have blue cats up here.
Okay.
And apparently they get pretty big. And anyways, he goes, "What are you using?" I was using a spinnerbait, but I was watching this video and they said bounce it off the ground if you're in, sandy or whatever, and just leave it there. He says, and sometimes when you do that, the tail of the spinnerbait will come down like this, and look like a spot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. Not a good idea because we think it was a blue cat. As a matter of fact, my buddy said he saw the tail. He believes it's a blue cat. Anyway, but then it went right to the bottom, and he brought us through all this brushing, so I couldn't get it. I just couldn't grab it. And anyways, I lose the lure. The next day we go down there, and he's fishing, and I said I'm going way down. So I walked down the shoreline. That's when I found those fucking dead carp fish.
Oh, sure.
Anyways, he says, "Hey, come over here. You want your lure?" And he goes, "It looks like you damaged the fish, though." I said, "How did I damage the fish?" There was a part of him still on the fucking lure. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. I goes, "No, you can have it. Goodbye." I don't want
Got
it.
all that good scent on it, though.
No, that's gross. What's up? I didn't touch it for the second time. I did not touch it. First of all, I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't eaten anything since I've been back. Thank you. These fucking kids.
Just let it go.
Tell the truth though, you actually ate that shit, didn't you?
No, I didn't, because I don't. Every time I eat something that's in a container, I get yelled at, so I don't touch it. The problem is that they eat it.
You know what my favorite thing is in this household is there's like one piece of pie left. I'm like, ooh, there's a piece of pie. Oh, I was saving that for such and such. Okay. Like 3 days later, still there. Hey, is he ever going to eat this? Because I'm going to eat this. No, save it for him. Okay. Does he know it's in here? I think so. Let him know. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's aware. He's going to eat it. Okay. 3 more days. Then I watch him throw it in the trash. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yep.
You know?
My mom was famous for that. Nobody better touch that last piece of cake. It'd sit in there till it just dried up into crumbs. Like, man, I could have enjoyed that.
Yeah, I could have ate that 4 days ago when it was still good.
No, I don't, because what was happening was like she'll buy buckets of fucking like watermelon or what's the one I can't stand, cantaloupe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just sit there and sit there and sit there, and I start throwing the shit out when it's green. And I go, "Hey guys, I'm just letting you know I'm throwing it out." "Well, why don't you eat it?" I said, "Well, first of all, won't ever eat a cantaloupe." I go, "Second of all, I get told not to eat anything. This is for the kids. This is for the kids. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it." I don't touch it, and this is what the fuck happens to it.
Yeah.
I said, "So now you're wasting good money, but go right ahead." I says, "Because I'm not getting yelled at for fucking taking shit that, and that's what happens. They throw out more food in this fucking house than you can shake a stick at. Yep. It's fucked up. How much food gets thrown out.
Go ahead, Dish.
I know. I'm like thinking about this.
I'm not. But yeah, so that was cool. So we went back. Not last night, because I saw it. Was it not? When did we go down there? Wednesday night? Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, and then we went back. Yeah. But we didn't. He loaded the what do you call it up, and then he used some lure scent, I guess you can buy for catfish. He bought some lure scent. It's like really sweet
sure.
smelling. Yeah.
That shit stinks so bad.
Yeah, it does.
When you get it on you, and that's you're good.
I'm
to
like,
get
oh,
over the
they
day.
like that. But he went down. He got a decent sized blue cat today, I guess. This morning, early. He was down there early this morning, and he caught. I wasn't there because I had other things to do.
You guys remember, like probably like back in the late '80s, early '90s, Berkeley used to sell this stuff. It came in a green bottle, like a shampoo bottle almost, and you squirt it on your bait.
Yes.
No.
That shit, I had some of that. I had that, and it was like in my tackle box, and the lid came off or was like opened up or something or whatever. That
Yeah.
shit got all over everything in there, man. And it was just like, dude, I just like all my leaders and bobbers and my fillet knife. I mean, it just everything. It was just like the shit did not want to come off, dude. I was like, I ended up just throwing most of the shit away and buying all new shit.
Yeah,
I did have a
broke your heart.
I did, however, tip over a fucking container of salmon eggs.
Oh, pew.
Okay, by show of hands, how many people back when they were usually when you're younger put the box of night crawlers in the bottom of your tackle box and then forgot
absolutely.
about it for about a week?
Forgot about it.
Absolutely.
That is the nastiest stench. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can smell it now.
And you know what? You know what my mom used to do to us? My mom used to, when we did that, Steve, right? Or I'd forget them in the back of the truck, whatever. Yeah. And she'd be like, "Oh, are those dead worms?" I'm like, "Yeah." She was, "Give me them." I'm like, "What?" She was, "Give them to me, please." I go, "Why?" Right in the garden.
Oh, sure.
Right in the garden. I'm like, "What are you doing, Ruthie?" But her soil was as black as the ace of spades, though. You know what I mean? In her garden. But
I left a container of worms on the front seat on the front floorboard of my truck one time, and like it must have slid under the seat because 4 days later I didn't notice it, and I was like, man, what the fuck is that smell? My truck was stinky, and I started digging and I pulled them worms out for anything to see. I was like, motherfucker.
Hey, gig ride 19. How are you?
My buddy did that one time in my truck. We went out to dinner or something, and he like didn't finish his dinner, so they wrapped it up in like aluminum foil, like some fucking chicken or something like that, and he left it in my truck, and it was like under the seat in the back. It had a little crew cab, and it had like little tiny jump seats or whatever, and it was like back underneath those seats. And God, dude, it was like 90 degrees one day, and I go to open my door, and it was like, whoa, fucking smell hit me. I was like, what the hell is that? And I got to go to work, and I got the windows rolled down. I'm gagging, dude, trying to drive to work. Like, what?
I did that with my sister. Seafood. Took a girl on a date, took the doggy bag, left the doggy bag in the back seat, never knew it. Went in the house, never paid attention. My sister called me up screaming. "Hey, Mike, miserable but above the dirt. How you doing?" I'm getting there. I'm a little pissed off, but I'm getting there. Feel better on that one, bro. That sucks, Gear.
Might be monkeypox, Gear. Be careful.
I shouldn't laugh at that.
Yeah, don't talk about monkeypox. Mike can fucking have you.
I'm getting frustrated, Gear. I want to go back to work, but my body won't let me. And I'm getting frustrated. Apparently, there's a difference between falling at 54 and falling at 24.
Right.
God forbid if I ever fall down, fuck, you shoot me. I'm just gonna start carrying my gun in my holster just in case I fall down and can't get up. Don't call 911. Call the Hertz. If I'm that damn pitiful, just put me out the pasture.
Didn't go to work today. Slept most of the day away. Ugh, that sucks.
Bummer, gear. Sinus infections suck.
Knock on wood. I don't believe I've ever had one.
I used to get them all the time.
Me too.
I don't know what happened. I hit a certain age, all of a sudden, poof, gone.
Yeah, sinus headaches all the time.
You know what's worse than a sinus infection? Though, is a damn ear infection.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
one usually leads to the other.
Yeah.
Try the vertigo. That sucks too.
Oh yeah, vertigo's no good.
I hate it.
Dude, I had vertigo one time.
I can't
I
even tie
might
my
kill
shoes.
myself trying. Like in the middle of the night, I was like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I jumped up in the middle of the night and I felt like I was sick and I needed to like puke or something.
Yeah.
So I tried to run to the bathroom, and then you get that vertigo going on, and I beat the hell out of myself on the walls and trying to get down the hallway and was tripping and falling all over.
Guilt in the floor.
Dude, I didn't know what the. I mean, it was like being like the worst drunk ever. I couldn't like stand up, and I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
hit my head on the sink and the toilet and the wall and the floor, and I mean, just my wife was like, "What the hell are you doing?" You know, just tearing the fucking house down.
Oh, it sucks.
Can't fucking stand up. Every time I'd stand up, I'd fall down.
I don't get that. I don't get it that bad. I just have looking down. And it's the weirdest part because if I put my left leg out first, if I go to pick something up off the ground or the floor or whatever, and I put my left leg out first and have my right leg like that, I don't have a problem. I go to just a regular bend. Dude, I'm sitting there taking a piss the other day. I almost passed out. I'm like, oh, this can't be good. But there's only one way I can get rid of it. And I have. Well, I don't. I don't want to waste the day getting sick, but I might have.
Right.
Yeah, the only time I had it because they found out I had like an inner ear infection, and that's what was causing the vertigo.
Well, I've had it all my life. I mean, I've had some form of it because even when I was in high school and I was at the Vogue, and we go underneath the fucking tractor trailer or a van or whatever the hell we were, you know, if I went through automotive and diesel or whatever. And I'd be on the creeper. Oh, it was terrible. Finally I got smart. That was the first day I suffered through it. And the second day I brought in like a old towel, all duct taped up. I'm like, okay. I put it behind my head. I'm fine. You know, I can't lay flat with the shit without a pillow or something under my head. I'll puke everywhere.
Give me a second, Mike. I want to fix gear up. Gear, go to the Whole Foods or natural thing and get essential oils, tea tree, and eucalyptus oil. 10 drops of each into a closed sink. Dump in boiling water. Put the towel over your head and sniff it. Breathe it through your nose nice and deep, and that will kick that infection in the ass.
I know that's true because I use it. Again,
Yeah.
it works.
It's got to be essential oils, though, not the fake stuff.
Yeah, not some so-called fragrance oil.
Yeah. This little bottle, the eucalyptus is the most expensive. This was $10, but I've had it for about 4 or 5 years now, through a lot of colds. So it's well worth the money.
Gunpowder Beauty's just going around cutting trees down.
And Mike, that whole left leg out and right leg in, that's not vertical. That's the hokey pokey, bro.
I know, right?
But
that's how I get rid of it in the bed, though. If I lay down in bed and pull my left leg over my whole body, you know, if I lay down on the right side of the bed, on the edge of the bed, take my left leg, pull it over my right leg, right? First of all, then the lights are going to go out. Because right now when I go to bed, I have to lay on my left side for like 30 seconds, and then I can lay down on my back.
That's what I had to do. Flop on my side and then slowly roll over.
Yep. Because if
And
I went
then-
right to my back, the lights go out.
If something startled me and I sat up in bed, then it would hit me big time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have it getting up. I just have it going down.
Right on. Yeah, I remember the first couple times I sat on my bed and laid back. It's like, holy shit, it just kept going.
I'm just waiting for a rainy day. As soon as I find, they say it's going to rain Monday all day long. Then Sunday night I'll do it because I'm such a wuss, right? After I'm done, how
What was that?
do I clean this up a dish? After I'm done vomiting, I'm done for the day. I'm not one of these people that can get sick and be like, okay, let's go do that again. That's
Yeah.
not me.
Me either. Yep. It's like, I'm done.
I'm like, I just want to go, no way.
I remember one time I had some kind of stomach issue and got sick the evening, woke up in the morning. I said, well, I'm taking off work anyhow. I might as well go deer hunting. I remember after I got 200 yards from the house, I was just praying I didn't see a deer because I did not have the strength to drag one
Drag
back.
it back.
Right.
I just kind of made the effort to save face, And waddled back to the house. I'm like, yeah, right on, Jay Watt. It work does work. Cuts and bruises and stuff.
Jay Watt.
Yeah, it stinks a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
It works.
I don't do a lot of the.
They've been using tea tree they were using it way back in the Civil War for infections and stuff as a topical.
So, the Vicks Vapor Rub shit.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Are you ready for this? Instead of putting it, like I always grew up, if my mom ever did it, she put it on my chest, right? I don't know if it's just because she's Sicilian or what, but she puts it on the kids' feet, or she used to anyway. And I swear to God, they heal faster.
Huh.
Yeah, on the bottom of their feet.
Yes. It was the weirdest fucking thing. I go, hey. She goes, what? It was the baby's nose is running. I mean, Natalia, she was probably 2 or 3 at the time.
I smelled a skunk here for a second, and then
I wondered what you were looking for.
Probably weed.
No, it was a skunk, but there's a rabbit sitting here looking at me. So
Yeah.
he smelled it too. He was like, "What the hell, dude?"
What are you like Noah or something?
Dude, I'm like a fucking Disney cartoon in my yard, dude. I got rabbits and squirrels and blue jays and robins
Jesus
and
Christ.
cardinals and deer and not coyote. Well, yeah, every once in a while coyote, but the coyote usually don't run in the yard. Them fuckers just run right down the middle of the road. Like, they won't even get out of your way when you're driving. They just look at you like, fuck you. But yeah, I've never seen so many fucking types of animals in my life living in damn suburbs. Lived out in the country my whole life, and you hardly ever see an animal because,
Yep.
Because they're smarter. They get shot at.
Yeah.
So, oh, screw them humans.
But here, dude, they're safe as hell. That's what I would do, man. If I was like a trash panda or something like that. Look at all the free food. Yeah, there's another one. Trash pandas. They're all.
Oh,
over the place.
absolutely. If I was a panhandler, I'd be the richest. I'd be the fattest panhandler because I'd be eating good.
Oh,
Nothing
I've heard that. MCK. Have anybody heard about the onion slices on your feet to pull out, draw out the toxins? I've heard that too.
The what?
Putting sliced onions on the bottom of your feet to draw out toxins.
Yes.
Banana peel for planner's warts.
Huh.
Tape a square on every night. Take it off in the morning. Take your
Have
banana
you seen those
peel,
like?
cut it into a million squares and put them in the fridge.
No kidding.
Freezing.
Have you seen those like foot baths that pull out all the toxins too? When the water turns black as shit. I've seen that on a YouTube video. I don't know if it's real or not.
Right. They sell patches and shit now for it.
Yeah.
You're right, Gear. Blue Jays are assholes. They can be.
Yeah, they suck.
Only when you're trying to be sneaky.
No, they're fucking assholes all the time here. Oh, we got some hummingbirds coming in now, so we got a hummingbird feeder.
Cool. No honey, remember.
No what?
No honey.
No, we just use the clear nectar stuff.
Commercial.
Yeah.
Susie was not amused by that.
I seen a red fox. Was it last night or the night before when I left work?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just out in the yard next to in our building. He just turned around and looked at me, and I said, "What are you doing?" You know, he took off. But I think that's one of the most beautiful animals we have in this country is a fucking red fox. Man,
I agree. That's one of my favorites. Red fox and mink.
I used to see one. There's a golf course on my way home from work when I worked third shift. I would see a red fox on this golf course just about every morning, same spot. You know, he must have had him a nice little spot over there because they like ponds and stuff. They eat a lot of fish, don't they?
Yeah, and they'll eat the rabbits too, if they can get them. If they can get them, they'll eat them.
We had another black bear sighting not too long ago.
Oh, did you?
Cool.
But those things travel. They have a huge radius of how far they will travel, in their area or whatever.
It's like 50 miles.
Is it 50 miles?
Yeah.
It's like, well, they have him tagged, I guess, or tipped or something. They got a hold of him and tagged him or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be in one day he's in our town, and then 2 days later he's fucking 30 miles away. You know.
Right.
They will travel up to 50 miles.
That's why you have to bait them to hunt them, because otherwise your chances of seeing them.
Yeah, you see one. Yeah, it's not.
None.
If you don't, yeah. It's not like they have a, what do you call it? They don't have a migrating route,
Right.
We can hunt bear. We hunt bear over bait in Maine and New Hampshire, but your permit's got to be. You know what? I don't even know if I can do it in Mass, but I know you can in Maine and New Hampshire, and but your name has to be on your
Bait site.
Yeah, your name, address, all that stuff.
Yeah, I seen that on North Woods Law or whatever that show is.
Yeah.
They caught somebody that was using somebody else's bait trap or something.
They make you mark your fucking ice fishing gear too. Your ice fishing
Tip ups.
Yeah, I was gonna say traps.
Oh, traps, whatever.
But yeah, the tip ups, they make you mark your tip ups too.
They do here too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that, and I've ice fished in New Hampshire plenty of times. I never had my fucking name on nothing.
They used to anyway. Yeah, they used to. You had to put your last name or whatever on it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is that
Um,
something you leave unattended?
No.
Bob
that's
houses? Bob houses, same way. If you're gonna leave your Bob house on the ice, it has to be off by March something,
Yeah.
and then your name and address and a phone number better be on the Bob house.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
But I never knew about the TIFOs.
Yeah.
Is that a recent thing or has that been around forever?
For here it was a long time ago, so I don't know. Maybe you don't have to do it anymore.
I don't know. That's a lot. We can put his name on his mousetraps. Yeah. They got a lot of rules. That's all I know.
Right.
And if it's big game like a bear or something, you're in big trouble if you don't follow all of them.
Getting better, I bet so.
Yeah.
That's not my trout line. My name is on it. Wooden.
Yeah, there you go, Gear. No, it can't be mine.
Yeah.
I put my name on all mine.
But it's like I told. Oh, I should say tell everybody. It's you put your name on it. You put your name on it. It's one less thing you can get your balls broken for.
Yeah, right. Or can you get them broke worse by some anti finding your shit?
Well, yeah, that's the other thing, right? Because your name's on it.
Address.
Yep. That's a big fine around here. I don't know if it is in your way, but I know in Mass it is.
Harassment.
Yeah. So like,
if you're harassing a hunter or fisher,
if you're trapping, Stevie, and I fuck with your traps at all, I go around and I trigger them all. That's like a huge fine for me, like real huge. I'm not talking like no $1,000. It's a huge fine.
Well, I actually had a game warden fucking with my stuff.
Really?
How do you handle that?
Tell him not to.
I never could catch him.
Wow.
He would fly in, grab my shit, and fly out. And the thing is, I went back to the warden station.
Yep.
He wasn't turning my stuff in at the warden station, like I did something wrong or whatever. I looked in the dumpster everywhere. He never brought it back to where he was supposed to. He was doing it on his own.
Right.
Throwing them somewhere.
Good night, MCK.
Night, MCK.
Good night, MCK. We're not far behind you, bud.
Have a good night, buddy. Yeah, I'm about ready to get a snack.
Yeah, me too. I gotta get a butt.
Boy, did I make a big mistake delivering tonight. We worked together and did 2 shifts.
Yep.
Right after the second one, right at the beginning of the first one, we both got hungry, so we stopped and got a big tubby sub. I wolfed that thing down and was stuffed, and then I'm out there in the heat trying to bend over and put packages. I was miserable for about 2 hours. Like, oh my God.
You guys were miserable together.
Yeah, right. Next time it's half a sub. Plus chased it with a Pepsi.
We ordered from this place tonight. My wife wanted to try this place. It's called like Padalas or something like that. It's almost like an Italian Chipotle. You pick your meat, you pick your noodles, you pick your sauce and stuff like that,
Right.
and they put it in this like paper bowl or whatever, a cardboard bowl. And I went to put my fork in there, and the fork only went in about that far. It's like a false bottom. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot. And I was like, oh man, and I was getting all pissed off. First thing I was like, oh man, look how they do. It looks like a whole big bunch of stuff. Dude, like 20 minutes into it, I'm still eating this fucking thing and went, oh my God, there's too much food in here. It's like, damn. But they had this. It's like street stuff, like Italian street food is what it's called. Padalas or something like that.
I never
It was
heard of it.
really good.
Wish I had one of those around here.
You do what?
I said I wish I had one of those around here.
You might not know about it, man. You might want to just check it out because they are a chain.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see if I get the name right. Hang on.
Stevie, you gonna do a chat tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think so. If I can think
I'll-
of anything to talk about.
I'll be up north, so send me that link and I'll just see if I can use my phone.
Right on. Yeah, I don't know why my phone wouldn't work.
It's
Padillas.
Padillas, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Double L for Y sound.
Right, right.
Let's see, what did I get? This was really good. This sweet corn salad. That was really good.
Can't till tomorrow.
It's cold. Just to let you know, it is cold.
You're speaking from experience here.
That's yeah.
Everybody's experience.
Worst vegetable ever made? Cream of corn.
This is what I had.
No.
Carbonara or whatever. Carbonara. That's what I had.
That looks appetizing.
Jay, what? Oh, that does look good.
Yeah. PIADA. Italian street food.
All right.
So yeah, they're a chain. So yeah, check and see if you have one near you, man. You never know.
Right.
But yeah, it was good.
All right.
It was kind of pricey, but not unreasonable.
All right, I gotta get out of here. I'm being texted, so I gotta scoot.
All right.
Thanks you guys for all coming in, and thank you guys out in the chat room as usual.
Yep.
You guys are really fucking cool. Even you, Jay Watt. Even you. All right.
You, Jiggy Watt.
But we are gonna get out of here because I gotta go settle a couple of things I got 2 girls that are pretty upset, so I gotta go settle all that. But so Stevie said he's most likely doing a chat tomorrow night. So
Petwood Anonymous Sunday too.
Yes.
Well, cool.
We got some reminders and links.
And a big
yes,
show coming out tomorrow.
there you go. All right, so check on all that, please, guys. All right, and for those of you that be around tomorrow, I'll see us tomorrow, and those that won't, well, I'll hopefully see you next week.
Tell a friend to check it out.
Yes, exactly. Bring a friend. You know.
New
Share
England fish.
New England Fish. What? He just come in?
Yep.
Fish, you just come in and we're getting out of here. I haven't seen you in forever and a week, my friend. God damn it. And I gotta go.
And
Hey,
don't
New
forget,
England.
only
not-
you can prevent monkeypox.
Hey, Uncle Kyle.
Hey, New England Fish. If you're around tomorrow night, check out Stevie's Woodworking in Homestead. He does a chat on Saturday nights. All right. That'd be cool if I saw you over there too. But anyway, we're out of here. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Good night,